chat so far. Amazing seller, mom and pop grail shop.
As far as payment plans, 30 days, 30% down, non-refundable, 30 days for the rest, the balance. But if it's a bigger book, or even if it's a smaller book, I understand that, times are tough. So, if you need more time, just let me know on air.
And usually I just say yes if you need more time to pay for a book. And as far as shipping, it's $10 flat rate for unlimited raws, $20 flat rate for unlimited slabs, and international is just exact shipping cost to you. And I'll ship anywhere. I'll ship to any country, but it'll just be the exact cost to you.
All right, actual cost. You probably have an idea about how much it costs to get stuff shipped to you if you're living internationally. So about that.
Yes.
Otherwise, give me the price you're claiming. Try not to make me guess. People give me the price, you're going to get priority. But make offers. Give me a question mark when you're making an offer. And did you mention payment plans?
Yeah. So I said 30 days is the I guess the official one. But then if you need more time, just holler on the show and it shall be granted.
And was there a minimum threshold for doing that?
I mean, usually I do 500, but again, if it's something that you need, just let me know.
Nice. All right, Recoil Collectibles. Watching Jaws 2 right now. It's a classic. And is there a Daredevil 1? Why don't we just jump in and start seeing some books?
Actually, I do have a Daredevil 1, but I didn't bring it, so I'm saving it for AtCon.
Thank you for reminding me. So Jaws Comics is going to be part of AtCon. Of course he is. Could be more excited to have Chris there. So, all right. So AtCon is coming at the end of the month. Starts on a Tuesday, ends on a Sunday. That'd be May 27th to June 1st. It's going to be amazing. There's still some awesome announcements that we haven't made for it, but yeah, we're going to be streaming all day, every day. And there's going to be one really big one too. All right. And there's also a big announcement. I don't know, tons of stuff. All right, let's start seeing some books before I spill all the beans.
Okay, so so usually I like to kick it off, if you guys watch my shows, with a good deal. So this is All-Star Comics 74. It's a 9.6 white pages, got a great Justice League of America cover. I priced everything at last sale, so right around last sale. So this one's $75, but since it's the first comic of the day, $30.
All right, there you go. Somebody's probably writing 3-0 as we speak. There you go, 9.6 white pages, multi-hero, Justice Society, All-Star Comics. All right. We'll see how long the lag is today with that one.
$30.
Okay.
And another great book. This is an early Silver Surfer appearance. We know she will make a big screen debut in a couple of months in the Fantastic Four movie. Fantastic Four 55. It's a 2.5, $75.
There it is, $30. OG_Larry1. You got it.
Thank you.
There you go. Classic Kirby Thing versus Surfer. It's a lower grade, but that's why it's a lower price. So it's nice. You brought a little something for everybody today. There's going to be some huge books, and there's definitely some more accessible stuff. You can get some silver keys and, on a budget. All right.
Okay. One of my favorites, I think one of a lot of people's favorites, Batman 227. This is a 4.0 with cream to off-white pages. And this one I have at $5.50.
All right. Often asked about, often claimed, and usually doesn't survive these live sales. So let us know on that. You do have an offer on A. Die Blue Comics is testing out early at $50 on it.
Come up $10, $60.
All right, Die Blue. Seems like a fair counter, but you get to decide if you accept it or not.
Okay, Amazing Spider-Man 101. First appearance in Morbius. 6.0, off-white to white, $3.25.
Nice. Okay, 325 on that. 6-0, still amazing key. First Morbius. All right, people thinking it over. Thanks for coming out. We're just getting started. There's still a ton to see. Yes, happy Mother's Day indeed, Mario Puentes. All right.
Happy Mother's Day. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man 129. First Punisher. He was really good in the Daredevil Born Again series.
Yeah, and they've already announced he's getting his own show again.
So 6-0 off 6-0 white pages for $12.50.
Yeah, you almost said something other than white pages. That's a white pager. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, thanks, Brandon. A recent acquisition. A little gift from the wife. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, Jared, I guess you're welcome to talk about the Jared Leto Morbius if you want. I think of the 90s animated Morbius. That's where that's my happy place for Morbius.
Yeah. Let's talk about some other movies.
Clearly, Jaws wasn't a fan.
Okay,
Right.
Amazing Spider-Man 316, classic McFarlane, first full Venom cover. This is a 9.0 to 9.2 for $135.
Okay, 9092. That's a classic. Whoa! Face It Tiger. Having a great day today. Wants to share the love. 2 $10 credits on the next 2 claims of $100 or more. So the next 2 people who make $100 or more credit is going to save $10 on it. So claim it at the price that you negotiate, and you'll save $10 off of that. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Face It Tiger.
Speaking of Face It Tiger, I actually got this book from him. It's a incredible looking ASM 300. It's a VF Plus near mint minus 9.0 newsstand. Great looking 300, and it's a 9.0 for $550.
Nice. Okay, 90 newsstand, $550. TMNT Festiva, yeah, I see your test. I didn't see anything from you previously, so go ahead and repeat it. Somebody else help out Festiva as well. Okay. Yeah, and if something sits on the board for a little bit, feel free to make an offer, take a shot. See what happens.
Okay, another super cool
Don't let the
cover.
teeth scare you. Jaws came to bargain. All right.
Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood, number 1. This is the version edition. It's a 9.8 white pager. Can't beat that cover. 9.8 for $135.
Nice. A nice gooey zombie there by Delato. That guy is awesome. I'd love to meet him one day. You ever met Delato?
I have not. Does he do cons?
Well, I know he does the Lake Como con in Italy.
Oh.
So, I mean, you get a pretty awesome vacation, and I see some of the art that comes out of that show. It's amazing. Do you happen to have a First in Humans today?
I do.
All right, and then could you tell us are there any major defects on the ASM 300? Somebody's wanting to know kind of like what makes it a 9.0.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he was in Florida not too long ago. That's cool.
Okay, so if you look at the front cover, it looks like a 4.96 even, because there's really no flaws. But then the defects are in the back, so that's why it's down to 9.0. So if you see, there's some.
It's not. There's a little bit of glare and whatever, but we'll take your word on it. So there's a few color breaks. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, there's a few color breaks up top here as well. So, but then the actual cover, it looks.
Okay, so not uncommon for the flaws to be back there on that black back cover.
Yeah.
On the spine. I mean, it's a thicker book. It's got an unforgiving back cover color and spine. So there you go, 9.0, but it's a newsstand.
Okay, absolutely undervalued book in my opinion. The First appearance of the Inhumans, Fantastic Four 45. This is an 8.5 off-white to white pages. And this book is, it's one of those books in 8.5 is, $900, and then the 9.0 one jump up is 2,000.
Wow.
So in my opinion, it's a great value book and a great value grade. So $9.25 for 8.5 off-white to white pages.
If you look at comic prices, there are those like transition grades in some books, and they're not always in the same spot where there's a big jump.
The back is pretty white.
Yeah, really bright. So 8.5, what was the page quality again?
It's off-white to white.
Very nice. All right, this is a really great copy of this book. $925. Still a big key. Inhumans, still a big group of characters. Hopefully they get used properly at some point outside of comics. We're not going to talk about that TV show. Let's save some money. We're going to shave Medusa's head in the first episode. Let's see here. I think we're caught up. Feel free to make offers. Oh, boy. I recognize that signature.
Yeah. So this could be a one-of-one, fellas. This is a Amazing Spider-Man 50 First Kingpin. It's a 4.5 off-white to white pages, and it's signed by the person that played Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio. Got it signed at the Elite Expo. Just got it back yesterday.
Nice.
And so unsigned 4.5 goes for $800. I have this at $1,100 or best offer. CGC fees, D'Onofrio's fees, you're looking at least $200. So
they use that really nice white kind of paint pen on it. Nice, clean signature.
Yeah.
Good placement.
And the book is really nice. So again, this is
okay. First Kingpin, signed by the Kingpin. Hard to see somebody else playing the Kingpin at this point. No offense to Michael Clark Duncan. Back in the 90s, we weren't getting a lot of movies. So, was it the 90s, early 2000s? Either way, back then we weren't getting a lot of superhero movies. So, kudos to there being a Daredevil movie back then. And we wouldn't have had that Electra cameo in the Deadpool Wolverine movie without it. But Booyah Comics, R.I.P. No, Vincent D'Onofrio is still very much with us. All right, let's keep going.
R.I.P. He's still alive.
I thought I checked the news this morning. Let's keep going.
Okay. Anyone looking for an entry-level copy of Hulk 181? This is it. It's a 0.5. It's missing just one page, which is a non-story page, the 10th page. But it is, it has a full cover, the back. It is a 0.5. But
what is that in the corner of the back cover? Is that something?
Oh yeah, it's just like a mark, a pen mark, marker mark.
Okay. Marker mark.
A marker mark, Sharpie mark. But again, it's just if you want an entry level copy, it's priced at an entry level price. I think the cover goes for $800, so it's $1,100 for the whole.
What is the label note on it again? What does it say? CBCS note on the label or CGC?
So it says 10th page missing, does not affect story.
Okay.
And also it says 3 staples added.
10th page missing, does not affect story, staples added. So there you go. So 0.5.
Yeah, but I have it priced right at the last 0.5 incomplete sale.
Yes, cool. Thank you for picking that up. Marker Mark. Yes, you're definitely feeling the vibrations off that book. All right, so $1,100 or make an offer. I mean, with the cover worth $800, that's you're getting the rest of it for not much. Oh yeah, Michael Clark Duncan. Sorry, Booyah. I don't know where my head's at. I need to drink more from the Jawa. In the meantime, if something's on the board you want more information about, don't hesitate to ask. If you got an offer in mind, go ahead and try.
Okay. Another great book. This is Avengers number 11. The CGC notes early Spider-Man appearance from 1964. It's a 7.5 off-white to white pages, and this one's $530.
Nice. All right, Spider-Man meets the Avengers. Enough said. I think Stan was still writing it back then. Not sure who else said enough said.
That's when I don't have time to write anymore. Enough said.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, some great stuff hitting the board already. A little something for all budgets here. I mean, there's even a lower grade Thing versus Silver Surfer up there, 75, our best offer. In fact, I think there was a counter offer at 65 that would be open to everybody at this point. We'll revisit that.
I said I would do $60. Right.
60, even better. $60. It's I think it's a 2.5. All right, let's talk about this Byrne book.
Yep. So John Byrne, classic Wolverine, number 17. Obviously this Wolverine is used on the CGC custom label. It's a 9.0 white pager signed by Klaus Janson for $125.
Oh, nice. All right, 125, classic Byrne. I mean, they liked that image so much, CGC used it for one of their special labels. As far as requests, do you happen to have an Iron Man 55 or a Spider-Man 1 Platinum?
I do.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Right on.
We'll go in order of asks. We got the Iron Man 55.
Oh wow.
First Thanos, among others. It's an 8.5 off-white to white pages, and this one is $9.25.
Nice. Thanos, Drax, Kronos,
Yeah.
the Blood Brothers. That's an awesome book.
And then the Spider-Man 1 Platinum.
And then, the ASM 316. We'll give you the info about that in a second.
Yep. So the 316 is a 9.0 to 9.2 for $135.
There you go. 9092, 135. That's great. I had my copy signed by McFarlane a couple years ago. Definitely looks great with the signature too. If you're wondering. All right.
Okay, so this is the Platinum Spider-Man number 1 from 1990. Very, very rare book, as I think most of you know. This one is $11.50. It's a 9.6 white pager.
I think that might have been one per store back when this book was new. And it has a cardstock cover that most copies have some sort of little crinkle or dent or something that keeps it from being a 9.8. So a 9.6 is actually really nice in this book. 65 is done. That was a great deal on a key. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. Somewhere in Time Comics isn't going to let it sit up there any longer. You got it somewhere in time.
Platinum.
Yeah. And I think there's a first Doctor Strange.
There is.
Wow. All right. Well, of course there is. What is it? Somebody's
Okay.
give you a vault challenge at some point, but there's still a ton of books to see.
Okay, Strange Tales 110. This is a CBCS 5.0. Of course, it's the first appearance of Doctor Strange. It's a really nice presenting copy, off-white to white pages. Definitely needs a new slab, so I definitely recommend a new slab if this was...
Yeah, give us a closer look at the back cover, just that top. Looks like a little bit of, I'm not sure what's going on. So what would you say is going on with that one little spot on the back cover? I mean, I know we're talking about a 5.0 and not a 9.8, but...
It looks like some sort of printing.
Okay, so it might be. Okay, so there you go. 5.0, off-white to white.
Yeah, so this one I have right at the last sale, $2,500 or best offer.
2,500. All right, so I mean, if you get this, you're certainly welcome to keep it in the CBCS slab there, that generation label. But there's a few different ways to upgrade it if you did choose to. Let's do it. We got a couple quick asks. H for $100 is an offer.
H for 100. that bell ring.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Yeah, you better be jumping for joy. Nice. All right, Cal L 3375. Cal L. Excited about the Superman coming out? Superman movie this summer? All right, a couple other asks. Is there a Vampirella 1? Little tougher ask.
I don't have that one today.
And can you give us the CGC number on the Avengers 11? If you read it, I will put it in the chat.
Yes.
And Face It Tiger, you're absolutely right. I was just about to clarify that. So Cal L is only going to pay $90 because Face It Tiger is paying the other 10 on that. And Somewhere in Time Comics claim that slab at $65, but is only going to pay $55 because of the Face It Tiger credit also. Face It Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Thank you, Face It Tiger.
Thanks, Face It Tiger. Thanks,
All right, I'll put that slab number in the chat if you read it.
Okay, yeah, it's 203-652-0006.
Okay, hopefully I did that right. There it is in the chat. If there's an issue, you can let us know. I don't know if there's a Fact Comics tonight or any Archies, but there is a ton of other stuff. Yeah, Kal-El. I mentioned the credit a few times earlier and then just kind of dropped off on mentioning it. But Face the Tiger, thank you for the generosity. This community continues to just show the love and respect and everything else to each other that makes it so
amazing.
fun to like. Yeah, just so great. I wish the rest of the world had the love and decency that we kind of get to enjoy here. So thank you for that.
Okay, this book, Justice League of America 1, classic book, classic Silver Age Grail from 1960. It's a 4 creamed off-white pages, and I was just taking a look at the data on this book, and this book sold for $1,100 back in 2012. So really, it has not gone up. I have it at $1,150, so I have it at the 2012 sale price. So when I see data like this, I think it's a good buy because you're looking at something that really hasn't gone up in price since 13 years ago.
4.0. Wow. And what was the page quality again?
Cream to off-white.
Yeah, not uncommon with some of these DC early keys like this. All right, so 1150 is Justice League issue number 1. All right, so what's the name of the guy that Flash is playing chess with?
Flash is playing chess with in the comic book?
On the cover there, he's playing with.
Good question.
Yeah, I don't want us to go on like a big deep dive, but maybe somebody in chat can name that character. I mean, he's got like tiger stripe outfit, but he's like a 3-eyed fish head. So, all right, somebody name that character. I feel a lot of wrong guesses coming, and they're already coming. Bob, thank you for that.
Bob.
The Spider-Man Platinum 1 is still available. Ace.
Yeah, so it's a 96 white pager, $1,150 or best offer.
Nice. All right, so Merman Desperate, I guess. All right, so ASM 14, is there one like that?
Yes, I do have ASM 14.
All right.
It's actually a really nice presenting copy. I'm not really sure how it got. The cover is definitely not a 1/8, but it's a 1/8. It does have brittle pages, but maybe the back is where they did it, but still it's pretty hard for a 1/8. Because there's a little small piece here, small piece here, but the cover is great with really good colors. So this is a 1/8 for $10.60.
Nice. All right, 1/8 for $10.60. There you go. What's up, Millhouse? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, we can give you the cert number on the Platinum Spidey, no problem, SEN.
Yeah.
And I looked up Despero. Looks like the character's name is Despero, but they kind of turned the fin from this way this way at some point. I guess he got a different haircut. All right, what's the label number?
Okay, the label number is 454
Okay.
067 3001.
There you go on that. And the grade on the Batman, yeah, the 227 is a 4.0.
Yeah, it's a 4.0 with creamed off-white pages.
There you go. If we can get you any other information about it, let us know. It's $550.
Okay.
Yeah, make offers. You see something on the board. Chris has definitely been dealing today. So you got a different number in mind. Put it out there and let's see what happens. Oh, early Batman.
They got a Golden Age great book, Batman 23 from 1944. Classic Joker cover, 3L off-white to white pages for $18.50.
Oh, nice. Okay, another DC cover where they're playing chess. This one's better, though. As far as the chess playing, but Justice League 1, definitely a tough book to get.
Both playing chess.
All right. Chess fans, where are you? Any grandmasters in the room? All right. So, any serious chess players? Never hear about that. All right. So we got it combined, a bundle offer. We're gonna need you to do some math, Chris. But somewhere in Time Comics is wanting to pick up the ASM 14, the ASM 129, and the Batman 227, and the ASM 300.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know, chasing some beautiful books. All right, so we're getting some math going on Chris's end. Let me know, and I will tell you what the bundle offer price is.
Okay, so ASM 14, Batman 227, ASM 129, and the
ASM 300.
300. Got it. Okay.
So the offer is $3,000 from Somewhere in Time Comics on the bundle. Okay, so we got a little math going here. Big deal maybe brewing. I'm rooting for you Somewhere in Time. I don't know where you're at. We're about to find out together.
Happy Mother's Day. Let's do it.
Whoa! Ah! I was waiting for the counter offer. It's a negotiation and all sorts of stuff. But wow, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. We came here
Wow.
to ring that bell.
Make offers. Somewhere in Time Comics, congratulations. Yeah, that was
Yeah. Thanks, Somewhere in Time.
all right. We got Spidey Platinum. You do have an offer coming in on it. Ace is on the case and wants to know if $950 with a payment plan is an option. So that'd be 30% down, non-refundable, paid off in 30 days. LFG, Somewhere in Time Comics.
On this one, how about we meet in the middle? I'll do come up 100. I'll do 1050 on a payment.
All right. 1050 and the correct use of meet in the middle if you were watching yesterday. All right. Let us know. Ace, thank you for the offer. 1050 payment plan terms, 30% down, non-refundable, paid off in 30 days. Yeah, all of a sudden there's a lot of wall space. Yeah, all of a sudden Somewhere in Time's getting a really great care package from Jaws. All right.
Okay, got my favorite, probably maybe my second favorite McFarlane cover. Actually, maybe my favorite.
Oh, that's strong. Strong words.
So I mean, ASM 300 is nice too, but
Iron in the word of 10 Bears. All right.
Incredible Hulk 340, 9.8 white pager, classic Hulk Wolverine cover. So last time was $13.95. I have this at $13.75, but let's make it $1,300 or best offer.
Oh man, 9.8 white, older label. So this has been a 9.8 for a long time, no debate, and probably hasn't been messed with a whole lot with that era of slab. I mean, just to generalize, I don't know the exact history of that book. The Hulk 181. There is a little bit of nuance to what's going on with it. It's a 0.5 because it's missing page 11. Otherwise, a nice looking copy for $1,100.
I'm missing page 10, but again, this is about his entry
10.
level.
Excuse me.
But I mean, for $1,000 to get a Hulk 181, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, 1,100, and then there was some extra staples, bonus staples.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Any Marvel Spotlight or Captain Marvel 26? Do you have X-Men 2 and or 4? And then just to give you an idea about what people are asking for, and then let's review the JLA 1 and the Avengers 11 again. I know, a big laundry list. I just wanted to throw it all out there so we can get at least hear the pricing grade on the JLA 1 there.
Yep. So the JLA 1 is a 4.0 creamed off-white pages. And if you weren't on the show earlier, I looked at the data, and this book was selling for $1,100 back in 2012. So
Okay, so it's so $1,150 on that, and we did identify the other guy as Despero.
oh, that's Despero.
Despero, yeah, he changed his haircut. His fin is more of a fin hawk now, like Savage Dragon. And then Avengers 11, yeah, we'll give you the price and grade on that, John Escobedo.
Yeah, the Avengers 11 is a 7.5 off-white to white pages for $530.
Okay, 7.5 off-white to white, $530. Fantastic. All right.
Okay, so I got some really good Fantastic Four keys. Fantastic Four 48, first Silver Surfer, first Galactus. This is a 5.5 with off-white to white pages, 1370.
Bring that one to the light. Can we just take a look at that one and like bring it to your best lit spot? Let's just take a look at that. All right. Yeah. All right. Look at that older label 5.5. I just wanted to see that orange light up.
In the back.
All right, clean back cover on that. Okay, 5.5 off white to white, 1375. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Just kind of added a nice little glow to it. Wanted to see that color pop. Thank you. I
expect this book to like take off. Like the Galactus looks like he's going to be the real deal in the movie.
Yeah, he's going to be the full-on real Galactus.
Yeah.
With the little head fins and everything. Or the head, whatever you want to call him.
He's not going to be
antenna.
The Black Cloud.
Yeah. And you actually see the Galactus boots kicking down whatever street they called it in whatever universe Fantastic Four is in. Anyways, let's talk about this.
So this is the first full appearance of Galactus. This is a Fantastic Four 49, 4.5 off-white to white pages, and this one's $550.
Nice, $550. All right, radio antenna, handlebars. Wow, Brandon DW. That just brings up more questions. If those are handlebars, who's grabbing them?
Okay. And then
I don't think Galactus is a ride. All right.
I'm not sure if it was a hoax or not, but I guess there was some news that I was reading that Annihilus is going to be a character that they're going to build out in the MCU. But
great. I think Annihilus has a long, awesome history with the MCU, including like the Annihilation Wave and the Negative Zone.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Negative Zone, and I think like I don't know, I was reading some rumor that Franklin Richards was going to get abducted or taken away in this movie. So just a rumor.
All right.
If that happens, this book will be a super mega key for MCU speculation. And it's Fantastic Four Annual 6, first Annihilus, first birth of Franklin Richards, 6.5 off-white to white pages for $325.
All right, $325. All right, I'm seeing lots of speculation as far as what's going to happen. And I think it's an exciting time for sure with the FF movie coming. All right, so you got an offer on the FF49, Culture Den Co. offering $450 on it.
Culture, I could do. I could do $500 on this one.
All right, Culture Den, he's going to meet you in the middle at $500. And can we see the FF48 again? What would you need to see? Iconic finds. We do know it's a 5.5 off-white to white pager for $13.75. Older gen label there. Let us know what information we can give you to help you with making a decision on it otherwise. 500 is done. Let's celebrate that. Give it to Culture Den Co., the FF49, going to a new home. I love that. First time Silver and Galactus are on the cover. Is it better than FF49? I don't know. I think it's a great book, too. All right, so Millhouse has no sound. Wants to offer combined on the Morbius and the FF Annual 6, $500.
Morbius and the Annual 6.
And Brandon DW, give us just a second. I'll see if we can pull up the NYX4, the FF Annual grade. What was it again?
It's a 6.5 off-white to white.
6.5 off-white to white. It's currently priced at $325, and there's an offer brewing on it and the Morbius. So there it is, 6.5 off-white to white, $325. And I guess
Wait, what's the offer?
I guess sniping is an option.
What's the offer? It's 500. No, wait, what's
500, yes.
500. So I'm at 650. How about 575? It's coming 75 bucks.
Okay. 575, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the offer.
Tricky to write backwards, but I did my best. There you go.
Thanks, Millhouse. Okay, another really good...
Yeah, if you had the NYX4 handy, it's been requested.
NYX4, I do.
Right? And then Nintendo Age, we'll get you the info on 3D Zone 16 also.
Okay, so the NYX4 is the first appearance of Tatiana, second appearance of Laura Kinney. This one is a near mint plus. So I think this is it's got a shot. But right now I have it as 9496 for 85.
Fantastic. There you go. All right, 575 is done. Congratulations, Millhouse. There you go. 2 books, 2 bells. You got it.
Thanks, Millhouse.
Yes, everything is coming up, Millhouse. Fantastic. All right, the NYX. Brandon. Shouldn't have messed around with making an offer. Sorry, buddy. $85 is done on the NYX. Gabe_Michaels got to it first. Brandon DW, I know you asked for it, and that's why it came up, but that doesn't give you, exclusive right to it, unfortunately. There were probably other people that were less vocal that might have also been waiting for it. But congratulations, Gabe_Michaels. All right, and is the 3D Zone 16 available?
Yes. So I was actually just going to show this. So this book I recently got, and I didn't realize how rare this was. So this is 3D 16. It's the variant cover. It's a 9.8 white pager. It's the highest grade. There's only 25 of these. So one of only 25. And
there's only 25 9/8s on that?
There's only 25 9/8s. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, that's such a big Dave Stevens book. I'm surprised there's not more of them.
Yes. So it's so Go Collect has a fair market value as $2,700. eBay cheapest I could find is $5,500. There's only 2 people selling it. So I have this at slightly above the last sale, very slightly. Last sale was $1,700. It's $1,750.
$1,750. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know where the original art is for that too. That is the original art's owned by the guy who inks a lot for Jim Lee, Scott Williams. That's awesome.
I thought you were gonna say Rails Keeper's Keys or something.
Yeah, I bet. He wishes. Anybody wishes. Is there a Hook Annual 1 handy? And
There
is
is.
there an Iron Fist 14?
Yes, I do
And-
have.
To confirm, you take PayPal, right?
Yeah,
Both
PayPal is great.
friends and family, goods and services, no problems with
Yeah.
any of that?
PayPal, friends and family, goods and services. Just gotta add a little. Like,
Okay. So yeah, you can sort that out, but both those payment methods are accepted. You have an $800 offer on the Ironman 55.
100. How about meet me at 875 on that? Last sell was 890.
All right, 875. Are you awake yet? All right, you awake yet? Let us know.
875 below last sale. Okay. Okay, got the Hulk Annual 1. This is from 1968. It's a 6.0 off-white to white pages, and this one's $335.
Oh, nice. All right, that's a beaut. I know Millhouse was asking, but anybody can do the grabbing. All right, Spider-Man 1, Platinum. Ace is trying again. This might have been the counter offer price, $10.50 on a payment plan.
Done.
It's done. It is done. That was the meet in the middle price. And Ace 5179. You aced it. You got it. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, of a very iconic book, it is the rarest version. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's something else crazier out there.
Okay.
But I think
Well,
it's rare.
I do have something that I think might be just as rare, but you tell me, Bill.
We
'cause I
do
know
have
you-
an offer that came in also. The Hulk Annual 1. Millhouse is making a quick offer of $225 on it. Up to you. Whatever you want to say. If you want to counter, you want to wait for a higher offer.
Okay, Millhouse. I have last two sales 300 and 370. How about 275 for you?
All right, $275.
The last sales I have at 300 and 370, 275 because Millhouse is awesome, and give him a follow.
All right. Hope I did it right. All right, $275. I never really know if I did it right until I hold it up and see it. So there you go, Millhouse. I don't know if you still have sound or not.
Okay.
No, all right, let's talk about this, and then we'll tell you about the ASM 50 slab, Segal.
Okay, so this one is I think the.
All right, 275 is done.
Thanks, Millhouse.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Done.
Bill, I know you know about this one, but we talked about rare Spider-Man 1s. This is the Blue Lizard variant, and just a ghost to find. Only CBCS notes the Blue Lizard. He's like blue in two pages in this issue. So
It's only the black and silver cover that happens in, too, I believe.
Yeah, so it's called the Blue Lizard Error, and this one, the cheapest I could find on eBay was $1,500. I have this at $1,000 or best offer. But again, if you're looking for something pretty tough to find, this is one of them.
Yeah, sorry, Carmine. The Batman 227 sold earlier. It was an early book and went quick, but there's a lot of other stuff here today. Good to see you.
Yeah, I've got some really good Batman books coming up. Incredible Batman books.
And the ASM 50 is signed by Vincent D'Onofrio. Beautiful 4/5 copy. Really nice white signature in the sweet spot on the book. I'm sure we can give you a look at it if you want, or it looks like it's going to happen whether you want it or not. Here it is.
Okay, got it signed in person at the Elite Expo. And check this one out. This one.
I personally saw him sign that book because I saw when that signing happened.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so,
Did you see this one, Bill?
oh wow, what is that?
So this is Marvel Tales 190, which reprints ASM 50. It's a 9/8 white pager, and he signed it Kingpin.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, I know he was doing the Kingpin name on some of the books, and like when people were coming up at the in-person signing and requesting it.
Yeah. So this came back in 9/8 white pager, signed Kingpin by Vincent D'Onofrio, and this is a 1/1, and this one I have at 500.
I mean, that book at 9/8 on its own is pretty awesome, and then you add the D'Onofrio signature and everything else.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So that's 500, and remind us one more time of the ASM 50, the 4.5 price.
The 50 is 1100.
All right, so there you go. You can get a really nice looking one for only 500. How about $1,400 on the 3D Zone 16, the Space Vixens, Nintendo Age.
All right. How about we meet in the middle? Like we did.
All right.
Again, this is a ghost. Last sale is like 1,700. How about 1,600?
Okay, 1,600. I'm gonna let it slide about the meet in the middle thing, but you're in the middle. You're close enough to the middle. You're close enough to the middle. 1,600 Nintendo Age. You see, you just got a $150 discount if you can get to 1,600.
Yeah, 1/25. Again, Go Collect has us at 2,700, and the cheapest on eBay is 5,500.
Iron Man, there was an Iron Man 55 that is still up there. And then any early ASMs, not sure. There's still a ton. There's a 50 up there signed by D'Onofrio, but I bet you there's others.
I have a ton of early ASMs. I have a ton of Golden Age Batman. I have a ton of Keys, Roz. So
that's a variant. So there's a couple variants on the Space Vixens there?
Yeah, so I mean, there's just, as far as I know, there's just one variant of this cover, and this one's like a ghost again.
Okay. There was a mention of a variant on that, so that's a little out of my wheelhouse if there's like some variation on this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this just says variant cover noted by CG.
Oh, interesting. All right. Okay. So I don't know what the differences are in Nintendo Age. Thanks for pointing that out. The Platinum Spidey did go, Rodney. It just went a little while ago. There's still a ton to see. Still a lot we haven't seen.
Okay.
And if you see something on the board that catches your eye, you want more information about, just say the word. We're happy to highlight it, give you any information you need.
Okay, so someone asked about X-Men. So this is X-Men 2, second appearance of X-Men, first appearance of this guy Vanisher in the middle, and this is a 3.0 off-white to white pages for $5.75.
Fantastic. I mean, uncanny. Yeah, so I guess I'm being told the regular quote-unquote version says 3D zone in the top left corner.
Yeah,
Interesting.
So this one's blank up here, right?
Oh, interesting. All right, thanks for the education. I don't know if one's like very like rarer than the other or anything else. That's a whole deep dive that I haven't done before. So.
Okay, I've got a X-Men number 4.
Oh, wow, nice.
First Scarlet Witch, first Quicksilver, 3.5 cream to off-white pages, and this one is 10.25.
Oh, that's nice. All right, 3.5, 10.25. I find it hard to believe that Elizabeth Olsen wouldn't be coming back for one or both of these Avengers movies, but there's a pretty big cast.
Yeah, I think they're gonna announce like more characters as we get closer.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think the same thing. S, yeah, we can tell you what's on S,
X.
and we can give you the cert number on the Iron Man 55, no problem.
So S is the super rare Ghost Blue Lizard variant. It's a 9.4 white pager, noted by CBCS, and it's 1,000.
All right, so we will look at that Iron Man 55 in a second, but there is an X-Men bundle offer. So the 2 and the 4, Link _ NY114 is I'll let you map it, but $13.50 is the offer.
$15.50.
What is that? 16? All right, so things are being mapped and considered. Link NY with the big offer on the X-Men bundle, $13.50.
So I'm at 1,600. How about I come up 100? And I'll do for 14.50.
All right, Link $14.50, and you got it. Ooh, all right.
Number 2 is like crazy, criminally undervalued.
Yeah,
for a
especially
second.
when you get into nice grades like that. All right, so $14.50, Link, and you are good. Somebody may try a backup at $14.50 on them.
Okay, I've got a
all right,
$14.50.
There's no time for a backup. It's been playing. That was quick.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Probably was fast, didn't want to risk the snipe on one of those books. Linked _ NY114. Oh, nice grab. That's right, Lavin Stoner. Shout out to all the moms in chat, or all the moms of people in chat.
All right, I've got to show this. This is do you guys see this new Superman trailer? It's so freaking good.
Oh, yeah. I think there's another one coming at some point soon.
Yeah, the one where it almost like a whole scene where Crypto rescues Superman.
Yeah.
But
Yes. In fact, James Gunn was saying that he based kind of like Crypto being really, let's just say, high energy on a dog, on his own dog.
yeah.
Apparently, his own dog's a little high energy, I guess we'd say.
And personally, I've been trying to find first appearance of Crypto, and no one is selling it. It's like that's a ghost book. The Adventure Comics 2 something. Yeah. But anyway,
well, this book is great.
Yeah, this is a classic Superman cover from 1940. Just an amazing cover. It's a 2.5 off-white pages, and this one I have at $16.50, which I think is a steal. A 3.0 just sold for $2,300. So,
what's the page quality on this?
it's a 2.5 with off-white pages.
Oh wow! I mean, it's a clean-looking 2.5 for this book. I see a little tear at the top, but really like clean image. I'm not really seeing any writing other than the writing that Clark Kent wrote on the cover. Okay. Of course, the Red Rider carbine that they were advertising a lot. Really sharp copy. Okay, $16.50, 2.5. That's clean. Mark Azule, Superman fans, where are you? All right, $16.50. Sorry, Mark. You put it out there that you're a big Superman fan. You're gonna get called out when a big Superman.
Isn't Ollie a big Superman fan too?
I don't know if I can go that far, but I am.
That was sarcasm.
Is Batman 171? Is there a Batman 171 today?
Yes, there it is. Let me find it.
At Long Island Collectibles, I see you asking issue number. Maybe give me a little more info. Of what the first Crypto is.
Adventure Comics 210, right?
Adventure Comics 210. All right, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, Mark, you have one? Of course you do. It's a pretty iconic Superman. And you're here. That's awesome. I can say you can't see the writing on the wall. I mean, I might need glasses soon, but not yet. Brute front. Do you happen to have a Spider-Man 1 UPC, the gold one?
No. I sold that one, but
I mean, I guess you're allowed. It's a tough book to get, so Ace, I can see why you'd be asking about it. I know you got a lot of great stuff. What are we going to see next?
So I have this this variant cover. I think it's a 1 in 100. Tell me in chat if I'm wrong. But it's this Doctor Doom cover that just came out.
Oh wow, that's new.
Yeah, this came out I think in 2023 or 2024, but I think it's a 1 in 100. But it's a beautiful book. Any Doctor Doom fans? I've got 9 of them, so I'm pricing these pretty close to where the last sale was.
It looks like Alex Ross.
Yeah. So this is and they're all like mint copies, 9(8) candidates for $100 each. So anyone interested?
Oh, that's an Adi Granoff. Yeah, Granoff is killer. Thank you, Eric John. Fantastic. All right, so $100. So what was this, a ratio variant?
I think it's a 1 in 100, and I have 9 of them. So if anyone's interested.
Oh my gosh, that's a beaut. All right, give one to Mad Dad 86. A few more you can get in on that. Nice grab, Mad Dad. Yeah, the Superman, the 2.5 up there, Off-White Pages, is issue number 6. Thanks for the assist, Mark Azule. Long Island, if you need any other info, let us know. All right, a few of those. Did you say what comic series that was?
I don't know. I'm not even sure.
Oh, let's look. There it is. It's Doom issue number 1. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Doom issue number 1.
Okay.
I will.
Okay,
I'll tell you what some people are asking for that book.
Yeah, so,
But it's a bigger number than what he's asking. Let's just say that. I mean, I only looked for just a second, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, $100.
I think this is a good price at 100. I really do. But, you know.
Doctor Doom one shot. All right, Doctor Doom giant size number 1. All right, so it's a one-off.
Okay, this is check out this cover. Vault of Evil, cool Bronze Age horror. It's Vault of Evil number 3, a 9.6 white pager. Got a little head in the crystal ball, and this one is a Medusa head, $275.
Okay, all right. That's awesome. Sort of evokes the Haunted Mansion there with the head in the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Except the Medusa head in crystal ball. So if you look at a Medusa head in a crystal ball, do you still turn the stone? I think so. I think so. I mean, I think if you look at a reflection, it's the same thing, right?
I think this guy is turning into stone. Look at his. Do you see his face?
Oh, I mean, it looks like maybe the start. That guy's definitely getting stoned there. All right. Oh, it's a Frank Brunner. That's awesome. All right, Frank Brunner.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. What's up, Minnesota? Good to see you. Have not seen the Ultimate Fallout 4 yet.
I'll show that.
I don't know if there's an ASM 13 or 31 TN comic collector.
Okay, so I know people like rare books. Okay, how about a one of a kind? So this cover, just so you know, it's Venomized number 1. This cover looked like this before. This cover.
Oh my gosh! Wait! That was a blank cover. That's like some sort of variant or something.
So it was a blank cover, and the artist Alfredo Lopez drew this.
Holy crap! So that is original art on there. Well, who was the artist again?
His name's Alfredo Lopez.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, get us getting close on that. Perfect. So obviously an homage to Absolute Carnage there. It's Spidey and Venom and the cityscape, but it's like a venomized Carnage. That's awesome. Iron Man, that game came out on NES also, on the Super Nintendo also.
Yeah, so this, again, it's hard to, I don't even know how to price these, so I just put 500 or best offer. But again, just a one-of-one kind of piece of art.
Okay. A lot of detail went into that. 9.8 white pages, $500. It's nice. It's a 9.8. I mean, if you really want to go crazy, I guess you could get a sketch on the back cover, but then you'd risk the 9.8. Yeah, Maximum Carnage. I don't know what I called it, but that is it, Fortunato.
Okay, got a really nice presenting Fantastic Four #4. This is, of course, the first appearance of Submariner, and it's a 5.0 off-white pages from 1962. See the back, just no writing. Oh, actually, there is a little writing, sorry. There's a little #1 right there.
Oh, take us in close on that so I can see. Oh, okay. Right below the there's a little tiny one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Completely
They were denoting that it was the first Silver Age Submariner.
So, very clean copy. Hardly any, no marble chipping.
That's really clean. That's higher grade than any copy I've owned before on that.
So this one, again, I have right at the last sell price. I have $2,500.
Okay, $2,500. If you want to make a play for that, go ahead. It's a off-white pages.
Off-white pages. Correct.
Fantastic. 4. Okay. Hey, Ultimate Fallout 4 was asked about. Also, if you have a Batman 232 first Ra's al Ghul, if you want to mix in a couple Ra's, feel free. But
Okay.
I definitely am. I'm definitely enjoying your slab game.
Okay.
I'm definitely not
I'm gonna show
shaming
one
your
more
slab
slab,
game
and
here.
One more slab, and then I'm going to throw out some.
All right,
extra
like I
rocks.
said, I'm not shaming your slab game. It is top notch. Oh, well, no, I was expecting a regular Ultimate Fallout 4. Of course, you
Okay.
have the variant.
Ultimate Fallout 4 9.6 white Jurjevich variant, and this is a 9.6 white pager. This book has really come down in price. It's much more affordable now. I sold this exact copy in 9.6 for $11,000. I think it was last year. So now, last sell $4,000. I have this at $3,900 or best offer.
9.6 white pages. This is the one. I forget how many they estimated were actually out there of this one. There was like, what is it, like 125 of these ones or something?
I don't know. Is it the? Let me see.
I forget how many of the variants are out there. Maybe it's higher than that. I don't remember. Somebody in chat might know more, but I know it's a pretty amazing book. Okay, so 9.6 variant. Yes, there was a sale in April at $4,000. So $3,900. He's beating that. Okay. If somebody wants to make a play for that, I don't blame him. Do you happen to have the Brave and the Bold 54?
I do.
All right. Wow. All right, people were definitely studying the preview. I can't say I blame you.
Okay. So I'll show one more slab and then some Ross. Sorry. Brave and the Bold 54. It's a 6.5 white pager. Another, I think, really undervalued book. Origin and first appearance of the Teen Titans. Robin, Kid Flash, and Aqualad. And this one is $5.25.
It's a nice grade on this book, right? Solid 6.5, and the white pager is beautiful. The Iron Man 55, Tall Paul, we can get you the info on that again. And then when it's convenient, can we get the cert number on the Maximum Carnage? I know it's like original art, and it's done in the style of Maximum Carnage. But yeah, there you go. 8.5 off-white to white, 9.25 on that. Tall Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Yes, I am regular size Bill.
So the cert number.
Yeah, if you read it to me, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, it is 2066-343-001.
Okay, there's that. This is original art you're looking at. As you can see by the back cover, the back cover is just blank white. That's what the front cover used to look like. Fantastic. All right, $500 or make an offer. Not really sure how to price a piece of art with that much detail and work in it. So we went with $500. We'll see what you think. All right.
Okay, I've got a Amazing Spider-Man 101 first Morbius. We just sold the slab. This is a VG Fine 5.0 for $150.
Do you happen to have a high grade first Bullseye?
I don't. Like, that book is so hard to keep in stock. It's like
Yeah, it's a great book, and high grade, even better. And earlier there was some love for the Colin Farrell version of Bullseye in the chat.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do have.
You don't see that as often.
Yeah, I do have this book, this Daredevil. This is 158, the first Frank Miller run on the series. 9.6 white pager, old label for $375.
Nice. Okay, $375 on that 9.6 white pager. And all right, let's see what else you got for
Okay.
us.
And I've
Good
got
questions, guys. You make offers. You see something you like, ask questions.
I've got an X-Men 110. This is a high grade near mint minus 9.2. I have a 9.2 plus, so possibly a 9.4. $95.
Okay, there you go. $95 on that. And what's the info on I? I assume it's an I, uppercase I or lowercase L. Let's go with I because it looks like what your icon is there.
It's Incredible Hulk 340, 9.8 white pager. Last sell was $1,395, which was on May 1st. I said I'd go $1,300 or best offer.
There you go, $1,300, or you can try an offer on it, 9.8 white pages. What's up? Culture Den Co. is making an offer on the ASM 101. I'm assuming it's American dollars, but it sounded Australian with them offering buckaroos. How about 100 of them?
100, wow. All right, come up $20, 120.
All right, Culture Den, 120. He's coming closer to you than you'd need to get to him to get it.
Yeah, I didn't say meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take it. We're going to use that term right. All right, no problem.
Okay.
It can be some usage of the term. You also have an offer on the X-Men 110 for $90.
$90. Yeah, that's done.
Okay. Hey, so is the 120 on the other one. So $90 is going to go to Mule 42067. Sorry, Brandon DW. I had already rung the bell when your offer came in, Brandon. And 120 is done. That's Culture Den Co. You're going to get something called Buckaroos. We'll find out together what that is.
Hopefully it's cash.
Yeah.
That's Culture Den.
Hopefully it's American dollars. We'll find out.
Okay, I've got another high grade X-Men. This is 111. This one I have is a 9.2 to 9.4. This one I have a 100. Check out Wolverine right there.
Oh, this is one of my favorite Cockrum covers. This is such a great cover. Yeah, Dave Cockrum. I mean, when he was on.
Yeah, so this is a 9.2, 9.4 for 100.
I mean, John Byrne gets a lot of credit, but Dave Cockrum is a huge part of like the early new team success. He says it's cash. Don't worry. He says Buckaroos is an influencer-powered cryptocurrency. Oh, that's News 9.9 Newsstand. All right, 99 Newsstand creating a new crypto called Buckaroos as we speak. What's up, 9.9 Newsstand? Manu here.
Did you hear about Cockrum like losing his comic collection?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think he lost his whole comic collection in a fire and a bunch of his art too.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I know that the original art to Hulk 181 was lost in a house fire. I think it was Len Wein who had it, the writer.
Oh my gosh, that is horrible.
Yeah, so the original art to Hulk 181, I believe, is not there. So Herb Trimpe did some recreations on it, and actually the Hulk's head in the issue was actually changed by John Romita. You can actually see online if you Google it, the original, the way his head looked, the way Trimpe drew it, and then Romita did a little kind of a tune-up on it, so to speak.
Wow.
All right, info on the Doctor Strange. Somebody's looking for first Doctor Strange, and there is one.
Yeah, so the info on that is it's a 5.0 with off-white to white pages, right at the last sell price, 2,500 or best offer.
There you go. All right, let us know. Flip it to the back of that cover. Let's just take a quick peek at that. I mean, not much to see just the one little spot. He thought might have been a print defect or wasn't sure what. He's got it in hand. Yeah, if you need the label notes or something, maybe it'll comment on it. NYX3, is there one of those tonight?
No, I just had the 4, which we sold.
Yeah, Brandon DW, Eric Larson. There was a house fire. That was the famous Oakland Hills fire in, was that 89 or 91, something like that?
Okay, I've got a really nice high-grade, unpressed Star Wars #1. I have this at minimum a 9.2. It's a beautiful copy, but I have it at a 9.2 to 9.4, and this one I have at 450.
Oh, wow. All right, 9294 unpressed. Are you not unpressed? All right. Thank you, Electric Blue. Yeah, it was 1990. Yeah, Larson lived in Oakland. I think he might be in San Francisco now. All right. So if you see something on the board you want to make an offer on or want to make a claim on, certainly do that. We're trying to get through some more books, and when we fill up more of the board, we'll do some wall scanning.
Okay, I've got Amazing Spider-Man 18, and this one, it looks really nice, but there's it's detached at the bottom staple. So I'm bumping this down to a 2530 range. First, Ned Leeds, who is rumored to be the Hobgoblin, 125.
Okay, 2530, 125. Yeah, Ned Leeds, Jacob Batalon in the movies. I guess rumored that he's going to become the Hobgoblin. Eric J. Gunn is wanting to know if $400 will get it done on the Star Wars 1.
Where is that? For Eric,
let's take that Ned Leeds book and give it to NY Comic Auctions, who claimed it at 125. For NY Comic Auctions, you got that.
For Eric, heck yeah, he's awesome dude, so.
Chewy approves. All right, Eric J. Gunn. Looks like Jaws Comics approves also. Fantastic. $400. You got it.
Okay, this one, this.
And NYC Jaws Comics is not a physical like brick and mortar store, but I believe Chris, you're somewhere in Southern California.
Yeah, so we have a brick and mortar office though. So if you.
All right, cool. I mean, I'm in a brick and mortar office right now, but I'm not really accepting guests here.
Yeah, it's a brick and mortar. We hosted the LA hub here, so it was
nice.
Pretty awesome.
Although technically, I don't know if there's any brick holding this room up, or mortar. I think it's more like boards and sheetrock.
Did Ollie say where the next hub is? By the way, I know it was NorCal and then Georgia.
Yeah, well, first there was LA, and then there was San Francisco, and then there was Georgia. I'd imagine there's probably something else coming up, but nothing to announce yet.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what's next.
Okay. Well, when Ollie was here, I took him to this great warehouse show called Frankenstein's Warehouse Show. And,
yeah.
They sell comics, toys there. I bought this comic there from a very reputable dealer. He had this graded as a near mint 9.4. He cleaned and pressed it, so he actually puts a little sticker that says "cleaned and pressed."
Oh, no.
It's
a little bonus.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Bronze Age Doctor Strange, Amazing Spider-Man, yellow cover, issue 109. This one's a near mint 9.4, and it's it's a 9.4. It's beautiful. So I have this at 240. That
is awesome. All right, early hundreds Spidey with Doctor Strange and Wong. All right. If you like high grade, you're looking at the right person, Jaws Comics. And yeah, no, Jaws Comics isn't located in the ocean. I see what you did there, Culture Dan. So 9.9 news sign asking about Elite Con. Yes, AtCon is coming. It is, just in a few weeks. Starts on Tuesday, May 27th, and we'll run all the way to June 1st. We're going to be live streaming all day, every day. It's going to be an amazing convention that you don't even have to get off your couch to attend. If you've never been a part of it, definitely plan to be a part of it. It is definitely like event viewing. It's going to be great. It's right here on Elite Comics 11. And Jaws Comics is going to be there, right?
I will be there. Actually, I'll be doing a joint sell with Cinema Chan one of the days.
Fantastic. We'll be great to have Cinema Chan there. Hold on. I love this Star Trek book, but I want to pass along a big offer on the Ultimate Fallout 4 on a payment plan. Yeah. AdCon's going to be happening right here. Where you're watching, that's where it's going to be happening. But there's going to be a little bit of stuff on Elite Collectibles 11 also. So follow Elite Collectibles 11 if you're not, because stuff's going to happen there as well. Okay. So, Chris, we have an offer of $3,400 on a payment plan on the Ultimate Fallout 4.
3,400. We said last sale was 4,000, right?
Last sale was 4,000, I think that I saw. Yeah. Yeah, couch conventions are the best.
How about this? Come up $100. So 500 below last sale. It's yours.
Travis is going to be your first ad. I don't think that's true. All right, so what was the counter offer?
I said come up $100. I'll do 35.
Oh my gosh. Ed NYC, I think you probably heard that, 3,500, and the payment plan is fine. 30% down, non-refundable, paid off in 30 days. If that all works for you, right? 3,500. We'll make some noise. We'll celebrate, and that book will be on your way in 30 days or less. In the meantime, you got an offer of $1,250 on the Superman 6. Nice, clean 2.5 blue label. John Lawd, Lawd, and then the number 1.
Yeah, this one I can do. The lowest I can do is 1,500 on that one.
Okay, 1,500. He just came down $150, John Lawd. So you write $1,500, you got yourself a Superman issue number 6, nice clean 2.5. If you need a closer look at it, we can make that happen. You know what else is going to make happen is that Ultimate Fallout 4 is going to be 3,500.
Thank you.
Ah, fantastic.
The cream of the crop.
Ed, NYC192, taking it down $3,500 with the payment plan. Congratulations. Yes, it's a First Miles variant. Still a huge book. That book has flown so high, and
I think you got to steal on that book at that price.
It still is a great book. All right. So yeah, John Lawd. If somebody wants to be a backup at $1,500 on the Superman 6, that is out there.
Okay, Star Trek number 2, second appearance of the Star Trek cast, photo cover. This is a BF-70 for $125.
Nice, high grade issue number 2. Yeah, it looked like in the early Star Trek issues they were featuring Spock a little more heavily. I think my best guess is they were concerned about engaging people that like, hey, there were aliens, and
Yeah.
This isn't just guys with lasers; it's aliens with lasers. Although Spock wasn't really much of a laser guy. And then we'll take a closer look at the Superman 6 after this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna test your memory here, Bill.
Uh-oh.
I remember you did a show with me a while back. I had this book unslabbed, and I had it was cracked out of the slab, but do you remember that face cutout? The back?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, look, they cut out Saturday morning shoe store guy's head. Look there it is. This was a raw book when we looked at it last.
It was a raw book, but I actually had the label, so I sent it in with the label, and it came back 2.5 blue label. I got the custom. It just came back 2 days ago.
Fantastic.
So $675. But again, it's a great looking copy. I mean, the cover is just looks like a 5.0.
So what's the page quality?
It is off white to white.
Oh, that's nice too. That's a nice. it hasn't had as much discoloration from the time and air and storage. So
first meeting between the Hulk and the Fantastic Four.
that's awesome. And so yeah, even with that guy missing his head on the back cover, still a 2.5. So really nice presenting 2.5 as a result. So all the damage is where you want it, in the back where nobody's looking.
Okay. And then I'll give the Superman.
Yes, please. So here you go. We're taking a little closer look at that. Why don't we pan down? Get in closer on the bottom corner there, where it says the yours truly, Clark. Just see, just a little bit of like wear and just time.
Yeah, you can't get more iconic than this cover.
Yeah, it's a really clean looking. Like the image is really clean. I don't really see any like writing, or there's no pieces missing. And how's the back look? Okay, and the nice closer up. Let's pan down on this. You'll shoot your eye out. Is that an authenticated Clark Kent signature? No, it's a fax. It's a reprint. He didn't hand. It's not a wet signature on that. All right, so that is the original book. And when I say reprint, I'm just trying to find a way to say that signature was printed on there, obviously. And so 1,500 would get it done on that.
Okay, I've got Batman 181.
I think it's been a while. So John Laud, 1,500 was the counter to you. If somebody wants it at 1,500, they should write 1,500.
Okay, you got the first appearance of Poison Ivy. I don't know if you guys have seen the Jason Bateman commercial, but
yes, with Bateman, and his lips are all puffed up.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Poison Ivy. Batman 181 from 1966, 5.0 off-white to white pages, and this one I have at last two sales were 800 on April 1st and 700 on May 5th, so I have it right in between those sales, 750.
Nice. Yeah, that's always a great book. First Ivy, got the pinup. Yeah, Jason Bateman was funny in those commercials. Nice to see him doing a little comedy again. I know he did like mostly comedy and lighthearted stuff for a long time. And then there was that amazing turn in Ozark where you're like, what? They're putting that funny guy on this like serious drama, and it was amazing.
Oh, I love Ozark.
Do you have a raw 181? Well, we're talking 181s.
I don't, but I have a lower grade copy, which you could bust out of this case and make it raw.
Yeah, I told you did. You're one crack away from having a raw copy. All right.
So this one is it's a fairly nice 3 off-white pages, but it's got a hole punch.
Oh, okay.
So
it looks like he goes all the way through. Yeah, I see you.
So it's got a little hole punch. Just one though, which is weird. You usually have 3, but as a hole punch, it's a 3.0 off-white pages. I have this at 400.
Well, they probably punched the one hole, and they're like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
and then they stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. So, couple quick notes here. So, TMNT Festiva, I see you offering $800 on the Hulk 181. Let's review the details on the Hulk 181 real quick so that they know what's going on with it.
Okay. Again, I think the cover sells for like 800, but it's only the only thing missing is the 10th page, and then they added 3 staples. The 10th page is a non-story page, so it's a 0.5 because it's missing that page, but otherwise,
CBCS 0.5, got a little black pen there at the bottom of the back cover, as you can see. So the offer is $800. So TMNT Festiva, confirm you saw that. So they're offering $800.
Oh boy.
You're getting tested.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I like to work deals on this. I mean, on these shows. So, you cannot find this book for under 1,000. I'll do 975.
Okay. 975. You just found it for under 1,000.
Which is a crazy price. So 975.
Okay. Hey, Festiva, if you can get there, you got it. Okay. Let's see here. Making sure we're caught up. Hulk 377 third print.
Yeah, I do have that.
My gosh, of course you do. That's a tough one. And yeah,
Okay,
we'll show you that Batman with the Joker, John Laud, in a minute. Let's talk about the book in his hands first.
So we know how crazy rare this book is, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
The third print for Smart Hulk.
Okay, so I'm covering it because this is a third print. It's super rare, hard to find. But this one's signed by Stan Lee.
Oh, I was wondering. I'm like, Dale Keown? Peter David?
This is signed by Stan Lee, and I did a lot of research. I did a lot of searching because I always do that in every book. And I only found 3 copies ever signed by Stan Lee. So,
get us a closer look at the Stan signature there. I mean, obviously it's CGC, it's authenticated. It's an older label, so it's old enough where Stan did this back in that generation of label. So,
yeah, so I'm almost positive there's...
I'm guessing what, like a 2012 Stan signature?
2015.
Oh, 15. I didn't realize they were doing this label as late as 2015, but I've been wrong before.
Yeah, it says 125, 2015.
Yeah, his 2012 signature was a little tighter. I was just going based on the age of the slab. So, all right.
So, again, I'm pretty sure that the census on this is less than 5 that he signed. I think it might be 3. So I have this at 1,200.
Okay, there you go. 92 white pages signed by Stan Lee. You wanted a third print there. There's a big third print. Yeah, the Hulk 181, not complete, Carmine. It's missing page 10. And otherwise, it's a really nice looking copy. But it's a non-story page 10 that's missing. And there's currently somebody considering a counteroffer at $975. It came down from $1,100 to $975. So if you want to be the backup at $975, let us know. It's got the full cover and everything else is there. If you want a closer look at it, we can help with that. But that's the details. All right.
Okay, I've got a Tomb of Dracula 1. This is a 9-4 off-white to white pages. First appearance of Dracula in Marvel Comics, 1972. And okay, I looked at the data, and there was a sale for 2,000, which is the last sale on March 17th. So I think that was a crazy sale, but so I have this at $1,250.
Okay, $1,250.
But the GPA has the last sale at 2,000.
All right. So that's I mean, obviously maybe that sale was a while ago, and there's probably some other data that he's used since then to. Anyways, all speculation on my part without actually looking at the data. But 9-4 off-white to white, $1,250. Yeah, March 2025. There's a $2,000 sale on that on a 9-4. Okay, congratulations to the seller.
Okay. First Harley Quinn in DC continuity. Harley Quinn, Batman Harley Quinn, number NN. It's a 9/8 CBCS 9/8 white pager. It's got Harley in the back.
Oh, heck yeah. You're looking at Harley's back right there, too.
And then Harley and Joker. This one's $375.
Okay, that's the first print, correct?
Correct.
Pretty iconic. Can we talk about what's on I?
Sure.
Any 9/8 mainline DC titles? Batman, Superman, Detective, Action, Aquaman, that kind of stuff?
I do have a lot of 9/8, but not. I mean, I do have some. Let me pull them out.
Just a couple. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. So,
But yeah, mainly the mainline DC titles is what we'd be talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I just have this DC Comics Presents.
Oh, yeah, that's a good issue though. 9/8 white pages.
Right.
Issue number 1 of that.
Issue number 1, I have it at 175.
Okay, very gettable too for a 9/8 issue number 1. All right, cool. Okay, so as we go along, if you see something on the board you want to look at, want more information about, let us know. Why don't we throw a few more Raws up there, and then maybe we'll mix in a Wolski.
Okay. I've got a X-Men number 36, and this is the first appearance of Meccano, who's on the cover. It's a 6.5 to 7.0 plus for 100.
All right, that's nice. Okay, Silver Age X-Men. Nice grade on that. You're pushing above mid-grade. You know, you're in good hands with Jaws when you're buying anything, really. But, you know, he knows how to grade. He's got nice stuff. I love, you know, in general, he's got some nice high-grade books.
Okay, I've got Amazing Spider-Man number 59. This is the first MJ cover. It's a 4 to 4.5 plus for 100.
Okay, very cool. $100 on that. Superman 6. Do you mind reading us the cert number on that real quick?
Yeah,
Kryptonian Collector.
sure.
Sounds like the right book for Kryptonian Collector.
So the cert number is tiny for some reason. It's 434-181-6001.
Yeah, sometimes on those Golden Age books, they go with the larger slab size, which is closer to kind of like the magazine size, just because if they don't want to crowd the book into the other size slab. So because of that, it triggers the other style of label printing that has the smaller cert number. To give you like way more explanation than you probably wanted. But yeah, Kryptonian Collector, there's the details on it. As you can see, it was a nice clean copy. Didn't really have any writing on it or no pieces missing. Nice, just clean 2.5. The Batman 23, we can show you that up close. That's right. That was requested earlier. I don't know if we did that, so we can do that.
Yeah, I sold another one of these on my last sale, but this is a really nice Dorito off-white.
It's a nice little humble flex. Like, I had multiple of these.
No, I'm not bragging.
I know you are.
Okay.
You're like the most approachable, like humble guy. It's amazing.
Okay.
There you go.
23, 3 off-white to white pages, tough black cover, Joker, 1944, 1850.
Fantastic.
Which is
All right, I
right,
asked
last
earlier if anybody played chess in the chat. No one was bold enough to identify themselves. Do you happen to have a Werewolf by Night 32 or a Batman 232, the Ra's al Ghul?
I don't have either of those.
Okay. Culture Den saying brag away. I mean, when you bring books like this to the equation, you definitely can.
Okay.
Wait,
this cover.
Wait, it's more like a Teddy Roosevelt. Like, what was it? Speak softly and carry a big stick. Or speak softly and carry a big comic.
We'll skip that rhyming word.
Wow! All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of people have requested this book. It's a great book. First appearance of the League of Assassins. Great Neil Adams cover from 1970. It's a Tech 405, 8.5, creamed off-white pages. This one is $4.75.
That book in 8.5. Oh. That's awesome. All right, $4.75. That's nice. First, that's League of Assassins, right?
Yeah.
There's a
League
similar
of Assassins.
one where it's first Talia, where somebody else is hanging out in a tree.
Yeah, it's a similar cover.
All right. For some reason, when they were talking about first appearances of the League of Assassins, there were trees involved.
I'll show a couple. I'm going to show a couple more books, and then we'll do a quick wall scan.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up there, a lot of heat. So if you want to make an offer, a lot of people have gotten great books today. It's on offers, and it doesn't have to end. You guys can definitely keep making offers and probably scoring some great stuff.
Actually, I'll just show 2 books and we'll move
Okay.
on. So I mean, move to.
Oh,
So I'll just show
just this little book.
2 of the same book.
Oh, Flex. We're talking about flexing. Look at that. All right. There's one of these for every budget today.
Okay, so I'll show the higher grade one because I know that we like doing that first.
Yeah, I
So
like
this
that.
is Batman 44 from 1948. Just the classic Joker head cover. Love the reds on here. 4-5 off-white to white pages, and this one's 2,800.
Really nice color strike. Can you take us down the spine on that real quick? Looks like along the edge and the spine there. Little bit of paper loss there, right above that staple. Otherwise, pretty sharp copy. I mean, look at the color on that. Take us along the top edge too. A little bit of writing. Let's note the writing there. So a lot of times people wanted to proudly identify that it was their copy. Say write their name on there. So not uncommon, especially with these early DC books. I don't know. People wanted to write their name on DC books more often. So the writing, what is it? What does it say? Can you tell what it says? Is it somebody's name?
Good question.
Can you read the name so we can shame them publicly?
Belonging to. I can't even read the name.
All right, belonging to. You're lucky your writing wasn't legible, or else we'd be calling your name out right now. Now it's pretty common. I mean, kids wanted to lend their book to other people and not have it disappear on them.
But look at the back. Voted most popular boy.
Oh wow, that's not my picture. Tommy Friedman. How did you get voted most popular boy? Does anybody know who Tommy Friedman is? I wonder where he turned out to go. You know, it's like the guy in the yearbook that says that was voted most likely to succeed. How often do they succeed? What is success? Oh, now we're getting philosophical. Anyways, let's talk about the Batman book again.
No, but you know what's strange is that so this one has the writing on top, and then this is a 1/8. It also has writing on top.
Oh my gosh!
So I think you were right.
Yeah, I mean, kids just wanted to identify that this was their copy. It just with these early DCs, it's just so common. Yeah, belonging to Trader Bill, Rob MC. I'd have a few more gray hairs if that was the case.
So this is Batman 44 1/8 off-white pages, and this one's 1,100. So you got choices.
All right, 1/8. But take us around the edge of that book. Other than the writing, I mean, it doesn't look like a really tough copy on this. A little bit of flaking of the paper. How about down near the bottom? Like, what's going on at the bottom of this book? I mean, there must be a little bit of a split or something. Because, all right, well, how's the back cover look then?
Back is not bad.
All right, a little bit of, yeah. All right, I mean, there must be enough of a split on the spine where they've got it at a 1/8. Otherwise, I don't know. So yeah, if you want to look at the cert number, we certainly can get that for you. But it's a pretty sharp looking 1/8 there. All right, $1,100. That's fun to look at, both of those. So a little bit of writing on the cover was kind of the main defect, so we could identify them both. I know, Mortal Comics, damn kids. All right, so we're gonna do a little wall scan here. That is the Blue Lizard variant, if you're wondering, on that Spider-Man one. Okay, I did not realize that, Wade. He's terrified of early Joker covers. All right, that's an awesome Frank Brunner, that 9/6. That is beautiful. We took a close look at that. So there are multiple of this. Adi Granoff. This is a 1/100 Doom, Dr. Doom book that's coming out this week or just came out. It's a one-off, like giant-sized Dr. Doom 1 or something. So there's a little bit of glare on it. Can we tilt a little bit so that people... So there you go. So it's the Virgin variant, 1/100. He's got multiple of these. So if a few of you want to claim them at $100, we've already had one claim at 100. All right, I know we paused on the scanning. There is an offer, Chris. Are you ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Somewhere in Time Comics, grabbed a couple books earlier, is trying again. How about the FF48, the FF12, and the Strange Tales? I'm guessing that is the 110.
Yeah.
$37.50.
37.50.
I don't even think there was a counter last time. If I'm thinking of the right one. So let's see how we did this time.
So
How they did.
FF48, FF12, and Strange Shells 110.
FF48, FF12, Strange Tales 110. $37.50 total offer. Oh man. I have to play poker with Chris. He doesn't give anything away.
I know. we should have a poker game.
I'd totally be down for that.
Maybe at the next expo.
If there's going to be a next expo? What? You got something to announce?
I mean,
all right.
If there is one.
Okay, yeah, I'm hoping. I'm rooting for next expo. The last one was great. All right, so some math is happening. Mad Dad, I see your request. Give me a second. We got some big calculations being made on some amazing books. All right, Chris, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So we're at 45.50.
Okay, $45.50 is the total. $37.50 is the offer price from Somewhere in Time Comics.
I'm gonna give you an incredible deal. Just come up $250, $4,000, and all three of these are yours.
All right, so the total was what? $45.50, and you were saying $4,000 Somewhere in Time Comics. So he's coming down $550.
Yeah, and GPA is like 4,600 or something.
And he's like priced. Well, I mean, I don't have to tell you. You probably checked it all that, but otherwise, I know you're in good hands with Jaws. While we're thinking about that, we do have an offer on the Batman 181s, both of them. Carmine's Comics making a play at $825. So we have two copies. There's the 3.0 for $400 and the 5.0 for $750. They add up to $1150. $825 is the number being thrown at you right now.
Ooh, I wish I could. Oh man, and he's awesome.
Okay, things are being thought about here. So
I mean,
you got your number, Matt. Somewhere in Time Comics.
I mean, my lowest was I wrote here 7, and I wrote here 350. So I was at 1050.
You know what? Somewhere in Time. I'm sure if Ollie were watching, I know he appreciates all the claims you've made today, and that you're picking up some amazing books. And I know Chris has been really trying to make deals with you, so I'm going to chip in 100 of Elite's money to try to make that happen for you Somewhere in Time. So, 38. So that means 4,000. That'd be 3,900. So you only need to come up $150 now, because Elite's got the rest. And yeah, this Gold Key Star Trek. It is a nice camera. How about while he's thinking about that, let's go over to that Gold Key Star Trek. It's a raw. It's got Spock on the cover. Let's go take a look at that while Chris is thinking things over there. So I know it's around there. It is right there. Star Trek. It's 125 there. It's a 7.0. Nice copy. Yeah. Wade, I just spent my latte budget for the week, but if it gets Somewhere in Time there, it'll be worth it. Carmine says you're the man either way. So
all right. How about this, Matt? So my low on this was 1050. I'll take another 75 off for you. I'll do 975 for both.
All right, 975. You came down a lot, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 1050. My lowest I said on my notes was 1050, so I'll take another 75 off for you.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to be drinking Tang for a couple weeks. I mean, it was the drink of the astronauts. I'm a big astronaut fan. All right. So the counter offer was what again?
I said I'd do 975 for.
All right, 975, yeah. And Minnesota_Comics is chipping in 25 to make it happen for you, Matt. So now you only need to write 950, and Minnesota's picking up the other 25. We do have a counter offer on the big the bundle from earlier. So I kicked in 100 of Elite's money, which got it to 3,900. He's come up to 3,800. So that would be 3,900 total if
So he was at 38. 39.
Yeah, I'm not Ollie, so I did my best throwing in $100. If I start spending more of his money, you do want to see me again, right? While you're thinking that over, the Star Trek, you have a $90 offer on. You had a 125 on it.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, Mark H551. Probably good timing to make that offer. You got it, Mark H. Great book. So yeah, $950 is done. So Matt's gonna pay $950. Minnesota _ Comics is gonna pay the other $25. What a sweet deal on a couple Ivies.
That is easy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Congratulations. Yeah, you know you got two amazing books, and thank you so much, Chris. I know you're trying to make the magic happen for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
You're definitely very, very generous, and always. I know everybody really appreciates it. People show up when you come out, and that's just part of the reason. The others are amazing books. All right, somewhere in time. Dang it! I am moved by the moment of just all right, Chris, I'm gonna try to help. So he's at 38. I offered to chip in 100 of Elite's money, which puts it at 39. You came down to 4. So if you want to split it with Ollie, I will offer another $50 of his money. And if you come down to 50, then it's done. But if you want to stay at 4,000, I am not in any way trying to change that. I just know I'm going to stop talking. And I'll offer that pass along an offer of $400 on the Marvel Tales while you're chewing on that. And so I got you to $50 closer somewhere in time. If you want to just come up to $50 and take the 3 books. So in the meantime, 400 on the Marvel Tales. Where is that?
The D'Onofrio.
Okay. Yeah, that's from S. Weimer 85.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, S. Weimer 85. I think you picked a good time for an offer on that. You got it. That is 9.8. I don't need to tell you how nice that is. All right, so there is the person who claimed the Doom book for 100 is wanting to know if they could take a second one for 75, which would make the total 175 for the 2 books.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So Mad Dad 86, you got it for 175 for 2 of the Dooms.
Yeah.
So are you okay with other people if they want to claim 1 at 100 or 2 at 175? Would that deal also apply?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So the Grand Off Dooms, $100 will take 1, 175 will take 2.
And
Yeah, that's right, Wade. Now that Rob's on the scene, we might be seeing him more now that I'm spending all of Ollie's cash. All right,
Okay.
so you guys are now $50 apart.
okay,
I haven't heard anything. And if the deal doesn't happen, it's fine. I don't want to dwell on it.
okay, Bill, play that T-Rex music.
Oh my gosh! All right. Somewhere in Time Comics, you can thank Ollie because he's the one funding it. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. I just, I was feeling it, and so it happened. I'm hoping that it will be this song and not this song. All right, Somewhere in Time Comics. There's some amazing books. I'm glad you got them. Congratulations, man.
Okay, so what was it? What was it? That was 30.
Okay, to help you. So he's at 38. Elite chipped in 150. He'll find out later. And then that's where. So 39.50 was the total.
Somewhere in Time, you got an incredible deal. You got 3 great books.
Yeah.
So.
Really. All right. I don't know where you are in time, but I think it's a good time because you got some great books coming your way today. Any aliens or Predator? All right, that's a fun ask. Let's find out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even finish the wall scan. Let's build some more spaces on the wall. Let's see some new stuff, and then we'll do some more.
Okay, I got Predator number 1, 9/8 off-white to white pages, first print from 1989, Dark Horse Comics, and yeah, I guess there was just a sale at $560, so I could honor that. So how about $550 on this one?
Nice. All right, $550 now. The price just came down before he was even done showing the book.
Yeah, so below last sale.
What's up, Vintage Shark? He's asking if you have any sexy raws, Jaws. All right, nice.
Oh, okay. You asked.
Okay. You're asking the right guy, that's for sure. You want to see
No.
some awesome books.
Actually, I'm not. I have a lot of clean comics, but then I just have to show this one. So this is.
All right, oh, wait. You just said you have a lot of clean comics, but all right, I thought you might be going in this direction.
Okay.
So this one's less clean.
So this is Duty Calls.
Wait. This comic is called Duty Calls, and your cover. I can't even. All right, I'm just gonna shut up. Just tell me.
Duty Calls, WandaVision. So actually, I can lift the sticker here.
No. Oh my gosh, I was feeling so good for a minute there.
Okay.
Now,
No, but this is not. I mean, it's not that bad. But I'll show you the back because the back is interesting.
interesting. Okay. Well, how much? Well, we don't know how much it is yet. Hang in there.
I actually have 2 of them, so
So two of you can get one of these today.
the back is.
No!
Oh.
Come on!
All right.
No!
Okay. This is the. I won't show the back.
Where's that posted? Oh, jeez. I'm reminded of when Cinema Chan was flipping through a book and he landed on the wrong page with Dr. Manhattan and the
So I wasn't gonna call his name out. So, but you did. $60.
All right, $60. It sounds like Ollie's going to be hearing about more things as a result of this sale. Oh. Minnesota Comics, that is not a Mother's Day special. All right. I mean, I guess, kids come from somewhere. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I've got Blade the Vampire Hunter. This is the famous holochrome logo, and this is the first Blade issue. This is 175, 9/8 white pager.
All right, 9/8 white page, 175. Yeah, Vincent Shark, I blame you. How much was that book again?
Oh, $60. This is how much I paid for it, actually. So $60.
Right. Great.
I got 2
I
of them.
summoned it back on camera. All right, $60 and what, 70 depending on the grade?
No, they're both like mint copies, so like 60 or best offer.
All right, $60 each.
Yeah.
So 2 of you can get what chat is now calling a romance cover. All right. I don't know if that will be the direct plot for Vision Quest, but
I
What was that?
Really quick.
what was the name of the comic again? It was something.
It's
Don't
Duty,
bring it. Just leave it where it is.
It's called Duty Calls. Duty Calls something WandaVision.
Duty calls.
Yeah.
Duty calls.
Duty
All right.
Calls, I think girls. Duty Calls girls.
Okay.
WandaVision.
Okay. I'm so sorry I asked. All right. So duty calls, $60. All right. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Please.
Got Batman 251, 50 off-white pages, for $4.75.
Okay, 475.50 classic Neil Adams cover. Has things got out of hand? Probably. All right. Next level stash, right? $60 if you want to claim what's being called the WandaVision True Love cover. So yeah, right 60 if you want one. Julie,
Okay, somebody
get
asked
one at
for,
$60. Is that the first solo Blade, not first Blade appearance?
It's
Um,
not
it's
the
not
first
the
Blade
first
appearance.
character.
Yeah, the first solo Blade.
Okay, there you go. First
Someone-
like Blade solo
Yeah,
comic.
someone
All right.
asked about an early Captain Marvel Thanos cover. I think they asked for Captain Marvel 26. This is 33, has the origin of Thanos, Drax, and Death appearance. Also Avengers in this issue. It's a 9/8 off-white to white pager. This one's $6.75.
Okay, 9/8. Wow.
Yeah,
All right, $60. One of those WandaVision True Love covers is being claimed by Next Level Stash. Uncanny Alex. There you go. Suggesting that you have me sign it at if there's a next expo. All right,
Okay.
$60. There's one more left.
Okay, I'm just gonna. So I didn't note this, but it says.
Wait, you're bringing it back again?
Well, I'll cover the back, but it says that
Somebody claim this. He just wants to keep putting it on camera.
it's the naughty rear plug variant. I'm not. I'm being serious. The naughty rear plug variant.
The book that keeps on giving. I can't.
And I will tell you that I bought the book from another Elite show.
Wow! So that book's been featured a few times. All right, so if you're just joining us, welcome to the party, pal. All right, let's see what Shark. You want to ask about any other books?
Okay, I've got a monster book here. Avengers number 4. First time Captain America comes back from being frozen. And this is a CBCS 8.0 off-white pages. Again, revival and first Silver Age appearance of Captain America and Bucky from 1964. And this one's $5,250.
Oh my gosh, I really want to take this book seriously. I mean, it's an 8.0 first Captain America. I mean, this is an amazing book. This is, I mean, where else can you transition from the True Love, what's being called a great plug for Elite Comics? Thank you for that, by the way. To this, at 8.0, this is insane. And what's the page quality?
Off-white pages.
So yeah, not even creamed off white, which is fairly common with this book. So a better page quality. Look how bright that is. Really nice. All right. Yes, Victor Palucci, we did see Behind the Beads at Jaws Comics for a minute. You have a $125 offer on the Blade from Vintage_Shark.
Ooh, vintage. What did I have? I had that at 175. Vintage. I can do 150 because last sale was 168. So 150.
Okay, 150. He's gonna meet you in the middle, which is the correct use of the term.
True.
Okay. Hey, how do we top that? Thanks for digging us back out of that hole with that beautiful cat book. What is
I've got
next?
I've got a bunch of great books, so I mean a ton more to show.
Awesome.
So this one, this is the Amazing Spider-Man 69. Got Kingpin. It's got a 1-inch spine split on the bottom. So I have it at a BG -3.5 for $60.
Fantastic. All right, here we go. Batman 23. You have a $14.50 offer on from Minnesota_comics.
$14.50.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, last sell on that was $1,800.
Okay.
At $18.50 on it. How about I'll take 200. How about $16.50?
All right, Minnesota. He's coming up. He's coming down 200. You come up 200, and you got a deal. Let us know, Minnesota, on that.
Thanks, Minnesota.
$16.50. If somebody wants to make the backup at $16.50, it's a 3-0 Batman 23. All right, Vintage Shark. Thanks for the offer. Sounds like he's capped at 125.
Okay.
And Patrick, I'll let Surfer field that question. All right, what's next? I know there's still a lot of stuff on the board, and there's still even more to show. All right, here's what Patrick will enjoy.
Another early Joker cover. This is from 1948. It's Tech 137. Love the Batman and Robin little Joker head.
What is this? Batman and Robin plus Joker head equals TNT about to explode. All right, the math adds up there.
It equals trouble when they all get together. So 2.5 off-white pages for $9.25.
Wow, Webhead CC jumping in. I don't know if you saw the antics earlier, but Webhead CC, generous as always, is now entered the fray with a $50 credit on a claim of $500 or more, and there are 4 of those now. So 4 people, if you claim a book or successfully negotiate a price of $500 or more, $50 of your claim price or offer price that's accepted will be paid for by Webhead CC. Thank you, Webhead CC. That is amazing generosity. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks, Edward.
So Kryptonian Collector came in right after that with a $1,400 offer on the Soups 6, which means they would pay $1,350. Webhead CC would pay the other $50. You would get a total of $1,400 if that was accepted.
This one, the lowest I could do is $1,500. So I could do $1,500.
So claim it at $1,500 and you'll pay $1,450. Kryptonian Collector. If you'd like another look at it, we can arrange that. Looks like it's being arranged.
It's a great book, and you have the name Kryptonian in your username, so this would look really nice in your house.
Right on the nose there.
It's a great book.
We're sure Vintage Comics. Thank you for the offer, though. All right, so $1,500, and you'll pay $1,450. So you're basically coming up $50. Well, I guess $100 if you were expecting to pay $1,350, but I think that offer was made. You didn't even know the $50 credit was in play. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to stop trying to read your mind and just let you talk for yourself. The Batman 251, can we talk about the price and grade on that? And then we'll definitely be sure to see some more books.
Yeah, the Batman 251 is a 5.0 off-white pages for $475.
5.0 off-white, $475. Duke's Angry, I asked a little earlier when I saw you join. As far as 9.8 mainline titles, not any DC 9.8s. There is a DC Comics Presents 1 in 9.8, but I believe you've seen that previously.
Yeah.
So if you do want to see it, let us know, and then otherwise we'll just keep going. People have been doing great on offers so far. No reason to think that you won't do great too.
Okay, I've got
you being anybody who's watching, so feel free to make offers.
I've got 2 of these Journey to Mystery 112s. This is a classic Thor Hulk cover. This one is an off-white to white pager for $275. And then I've got another one, an old label 5.0.
Oh, look at this flex. Look at that. It's like just 2 copies of this one.
So this one I have a little bit cheaper at $260 because there's a little stamp right there. It says 1110.
Okay, so because of the stamp, even though it's the same grade, it was how much? $260. All right, so
Yeah,
save a little bit of money if you don't mind the stamp and the older label. Nice, you got options. Let us know. Can you read us the certain number on the Batman 251 really quickly? No problem, Culture Den.
Yeah, sure. It's 453-990-5012.
Okay, and I will take this moment to remind you that there are 4 $50 credits still in play on a claim of $500 or more, be that a single book or a combined offer. You hit the $500 mark, you're only paying $450, or I guess $50 less. And you can thank Webhead CC for picking up the rest of it. So,
Okay, this is a very rare book. It's Marvel Spotlight 6, which is a second appearance of Ghost Rider. It's a 9/6 off-white to white pager. It's an old label. It's a virtually flawless book. So you definitely have the dream of getting this pressed because it definitely has not been worked on.
yeah, that cover is bright. The back cover is bright white. 9/6 off-white to white. Chris is definitely going to miss this if you walk away with it.
Yeah.
That moves the needle for you at all.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly contemplated like sending this to someone I haven't worked on because if it comes back in 9.8, I think it's like a $10,000 book. So 9.6, it's right at the last sale, $1,200.
So just to confirm, $1,500 was the number we needed on the Superman 6. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Well, then it's claimed. The _Kryptonian_collector claimed it at $1,500, but is only going to pay $1,450. Webhead CC is going to pay the other $50. Congratulations to Superman 6. Great book.
Thank you, and thank you, Edward.
Fantastic. And not to be outdone, Silver Fund 13. I'm not sure if we had an offer on the Justice League America 1 yet, but you have one now at $900, courtesy of Silver Fund 13.
Yeah, this one I could do $10.50 on this. I could take $100 off.
Okay, so $10.50 Silver Fund 13, which means you claim it at $10.50, you will only pay $1,000 because you qualify for one of the Webhead CC credits, of which there are now 3 left.
Yeah, and earlier in the show, I mentioned that in 2012, a 4.0 sold for $1,100. So it definitely has a lot of upside. This book.
Okay, I mean it's a Justice League of America 1. There's some built-in upside too.
Yeah.
Batman 227 was claimed unless you're hiding another one.
I don't have another one for that book.
All right, well, at least not for tonight. So I know Jaws Comics is going to be part of AtCon, which is coming up at the end of the month, and he's going to we're going to let the man cook. He's definitely going to have some amazing stuff. I know it.
Okay, this is a classic issue, Batman number 100. Really tough book to find.
This is issue number 100?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Look at all the iconic covers. The origin of Batman, Batman 1, you got the origin of the Batcave, you got the first villain team up, you got the chest cover. All right, Secrets of the Batcave 1, that's awesome.
Yeah, this book is really hard to find at high grade. Try looking for this one. It's very hard to find over a 5.0. So it's a 6.5 off-white to white pages from 1956. And this one, the last 2 sales were $1,263 and $1,500. So I have it closer to the low end sale, $1,375.
You're like, which one do I cover up? It's a tough choice. There you go, $1,375, issue number 100. It's anniversary issues. The origin of Batman, like how his parents were killed. Yeah, Red Mex. That's the one with little young Bruce there. So Mario Puentes, there are 3 credits still remaining from Webhead CC. Each credit is $50 on a claim of $500 or more, individual book or combined. It just has to be a total of $500 or more. Claim it at the price you're going to get it at, and you will pay $50 less than that. courtesy of Webhead CC, if you're one of the next 3 people to use one of those credits. So, yeah, if you wanted to get that Captain Marvel book on the board, it's $16.75. It's a 9.8. You $6.75. You claim it at $6.75. You'd only pay $6.25. What's up, Danny O? I'll let Chris talk about this book now.
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 194. Really sought after book. A 9.4 white pager newsstand. First Black Cat, and this one I have at $6.50.
Nice. All right, 94 white pages. Okay, yeah. If you're wondering what else is on the board, don't worry. We'll probably do a wall scan pretty soon. I know. Why don't you throw a couple of other raws up there just to keep things mixed up a little bit?
Okay, sure.
I know Chris has got tons of stuff today. It's pretty amazing. I mean, we've seen some amazing claims so far, and still that board is jam-packed.
Okay. Another high-grade Silver Age book. This is a Tales to Astonish 90, which is the first appearance of Abomination. This one is a very strong VF near mint minus 9.0. I have this at $3.75.
Gosh, that's a 9.0. That's awesome. And you got that Atlantis guy flexing on Namor. Yeah, Namor, he was on the list of characters that are going to be in Avengers Doomsday. That's pretty cool, you know, with presumably the FF showing up. And now Namor, I mean, the sparks are going to fly when he meets Sue Storm. I am excited. I hope they handle that right. I hope so.
I know, me too. I love the Namor actor. He was actually really good.
Yeah, he was really good. He definitely had like a kind of a suave style and all that. I think he'll be a good kind of like, you know, that'll be an interesting play.
Yeah.
All right, you do have an offer on the ASM 194 for $500. What's up, Danny? Yeah, I already said that, but I'm saying it again.
So I have last sell $6.25.
Okay. So Russ the Comic Kid might be a little far off, but we'll find out, Russ the Comic Kid, where you need to be at.
How about we meet in the middle? $5.75.
Okay, Russ the Comic Kid, $5.75. So he's coming down 75. You come up 75, and you will qualify for one of the $50 credits from Webhead CC. So you claim it at $5.75. You're only going to pay $5.25.
All right, that's a steal. That's holy.
And Silver Fun 13 has come up to $9.75 on the JLA one. So that means you'd get $9.75. They'd pay $9.25. The Webhead CC $50 credit would make up the difference. I see you guys working, and I see you guys circling.
He's
trying. I know he's trying to make the deals happen, but these are tough to get booked. A JLA one, not easy to get. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but when it's somebody's cup of tea, it's hard to find that tea.
So I said I'd do. I was at $10.50, right?
I believe so. Yeah. So you'd be coming down another 75. So it'd be like 175 off on your end. I mean, up to you. You can counter, you can accept, you can say get closer. You know all the options.
Yeah.
I probably didn't need to say that.
How about I'll come down to $10.25, so you'll pay what, $9.75, which is.
All right, Silver Fun, $50 more, and you are there. And Webhead CC is paying $50. So claim it at $10.25. You will pay $9.75. 3 more of these $50 credits on claims of $500 or more left. Russ the Comic Kid, I think you heard the counter also for your book. Claim it at what? $5.75. You'll pay $5.25.
Okay. We got we'll do a wall scan after I show this. Captain Marvel #1, and this is a 6.5 to 7.0 for $115.
Alan Kesselman, good news. We're not only going to scan the top row, we're going to scan everything that's up there. So it's a good time to be joining us. And yeah, MJ Comics, that will include T, which is what you were asking about. Why don't we start over here this time and scan through some of these? So as we scan along. If you have any questions, want to make an offer, want to make a claim, if you have a funny joke, I guess. Probably not the funny joke part, but what was the page quality on the Justice League one again?
It is creamed off-white. Okay,
creamed off-white. So if you want to be the backup at 1025, Rob MC, that means if you are one of these, the next 3 people to use one of these credits, you would pay $9.75. Here, that is signed by Klaus Janson. There you go. So we're continue to scanner. So the Hulk 181 is missing page 10. Has some extra staples. That's why it's a 0.5. And that's why it is. You came down on that. I think to $9.75. So $9.75 to the room on that. There are the $350 credits on 500 plus claims or offers. All right. So you want to claim it at the price that Chris would be getting, and you'd get $50 off of that if you're trying to get one of those credits. I mean, of course, you get the book you're buying also, which is kind of, you just literally someone's handing you $50 towards it. And that person would be Webhead CC that's offering this time. All right. Iron Man 55. I don't remember if there was a counter offer of that on that or not. Ryan Fu is making a play for the Predator and the Blade. If you want to do some math, Chris.
Okay.
$650 on the Predator and the Blade from Ryan Fu 22, which means you'd get $650. Ryan Fu would be paying $600 because that would qualify for the $50 Webhead CC. And there's T. You were asking about that MJ Comics 50 off-white pages for $475.
What was Ryan's offer?
Ryan Fu offered $650 for the Predator and the Blade. And yeah, Costa, we'll get that tour arranged in just a second. Can we get down and look at those lower books? I know they're a little less convenient because they're down here, but that's issue number 100. Beautiful book there. There you go. Those tech jokers are usually so rough, so that's a nice looking 2.5. You got a couple of these ones. There you go, 1.8 and a 4.5. There's first League of Assassins, 8.5. I think it's creamed off white, 4.75. There's a 2.1. Okay. And the Hulk 377 third print. And it's signed by Stan Lee. That is nice. All right, hold on. Let's go back up to the Marvel Spotlight 6. It's up there at the top corner here. Do you mind, Chris, when it's convenient, do you mind pulling that out and taking the post-it off? And let's give Costa a tour of that book. It's a 9.6, and I believe it's what? Off-white pages. It's not a lot to see, but...
Yeah, Paolo, it's beautiful. It's unpressed, and actually, if you look at it from angles, you could tell it's not been pressed. So you can see... I'll try to show that on camera, because... Go to wherever you need to get the light to show us what we need to see on this, Costa. Let me see. I don't know if you can see, like, there's a slight bending along the spine that definitely can be pressed out, like 100%. There's no color breaks.
Okay, I do see what you're talking about. There's always inherently risk in cracking a 9.6. If you're gonna make a play at something like that, definitely have a professional who you trust assess something like that to even see if there's a shot. And even the best person, there's going to be some risk involved, and CGC can only. Anyways, there's a lot of factors, but it's a beautiful 9.6 as it sits. All right, Costa, any other information we can give you? Let us know on that. We'll do our best to capture anything you need to.
Thanks, Paolo.
Yeah, don't use an iron. That is.
And
how about speaking of iron? How about the Iron Man 55? You do have an $800 offer from Stephen Jaeger 5.
Okay, well, I'm gonna first say, because Ryan claims a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say yes to this offer.
Okay, 650 is done. Ryan Fu 22. We did not forget about you. You got it 650, but you're only gonna pay 600. Ryan Fu 22.
Yeah.
You're using one of the Webhead CC credits.
Thanks, Ryan.
So Webhead's gonna pay the other 50 for you. Congratulations, Ryan Fu. 2 more credits left.
This
There are $50 credits on claims of 500 or more.
Yeah, this one I could do 850. So you pay 800, which is a steal on this.
So Steven Yeager, claim it at 850, get it at 800 if you're one of the next 2 people to use these credits from Webhead CC. Thank you, Webhead CC. Thank you, everybody. All right, the close up on the Hook 377. Yeah, let's take another look at that real quick.
Yeah, this is another one where I could see that it hasn't been worked on either. So let me try to get the light. But again, this book is a ghost just because third print is impossible to find, and I did a pretty big data research on this book, and I could only find 3 copies signed by Stan Lee.
Wow. Okay, there you go. 92 older label. What was the price one more time?
This one is 1200 or best offer.
Remind me the counter offer price on the Iron Man 55.
I said I'd do 850.
Okay. So we do have a backup at 850. We got to give. So we got Minnesota. If you want to claim it at ask, you can snipe it. Otherwise, you're the backup at 850 now. We'll give Steven a minute. All right, Steven Yeager's passing. Minnesota _ comics. 850 is done on the Iron Man 55. All right, Minnesota _ comics, but you're only going to pay 800. Webhead CC is paying the other $50, which leaves one more $50 credit courtesy of Webhead CC. Congratulations, Minnesota, on the claim, by the way. And thank you for letting us know so we didn't have to live in suspense, Steven. But yeah, one more credit, $50 on a claim of $500 or more. So there was a counter offer on the JLA one. I don't know if you want to wiggle anymore, but Silver Fund 13 is come up to. Thank you for stopping on that. Let's let people wonder what's going on under that post. If you haven't seen that book yet, the back's even worse. So Silver Fund 13 is offering to meet you in the middle, quote unquote, at $1,000 on the JLA one, and then we got an offer from Costa. Hold on a second. So what was the counter offer on the JLA one?
I was at 1025, and then
Okay, so let's put a pin on that real quick. Costa is offering $10.50 on the Marvel Spotlight 6. So they would claim it at $10.50. They would pay $1,000.
I have my lowest price at 1100 here, but it's Paolo, so I gotta say yes to Paolo just because he's. Thanks, Paolo.
He's gonna miss it, Paulo. Oh yeah, Paulo, this is for you. All right, congratulations. Okay, so Silver Fund 13. I saw you were countering at 1,000 on the JLA one. I know he offered to come down to 1025. I kind of let that sit. You guys were $25 off. There was a lot of back and forth on it, so I presented the other offer. Offers always have inherent risk. So Silver Fund, let me know if you want to revisit it, but all the credits from Webhead CC are gone. Let's see here. Yeah, that is a great book. I mean, Chris is definitely going to miss it. Can we look at the book on N?
Yeah, N is the classic John Byrne Wolverine cover. It's signed by Klaus Janson, 9L white pager for $125.
There you go, $125. Yeah, no problem, Silver Fund 13. Thanks for trying to make it happen. JLA 1's a great book. I know Chris was coming down a lot. Sorry it didn't work out. But yeah, if for some reason after the show something sticks in your mind or something, I make no promises how much stuff is when we're off the air, but you might be able to still make a play for it. Can you fix the letter C up there before Wade totally loses it?
See me?
Yeah. Just he can't take looking at letter horseshoe anymore.
Oh,
Um,
the Z got ripped. Okay.
All right, so yeah, letter C. So you have an offer on the Hulk 377 at $875, and that's from J Rambo 7785.
$875.
What's up, Ollie? How's it going? A lot of the big offers we've been able to get deals done here.
Yeah, Ollie.
I'm trying to think of were there any big offers that we left hanging so far? I mean, I guess the biggest one is the JLA one. They were a little bit. So Silver Fund 13. There was a $50 credit that was kind of that went away, but he was at $1,000. Chris was at $1,025, but the $1,000 offer was contingent on the $50 credit that has since been used. So that basically puts them $75 apart on it. Wait, that's not entirely accurate, Wade. All right, so we're Chris is gonna let us know on that other one.
How about come up 125 to 1,000?
All right, $1,000 is what it takes. Okay, so what was the actual end story? So, in theory, Silver Fund 13 is at $950. He'll pay $950, and Chris was at $1,025. I think that's the biggest deal that we had pending right now. Everything else has got done. Oh yeah, and you helped chip in on one, by the way. Which is what Wade's
been closing. Bill's been closing.
You've been closing. I'm just the guy that sits here and talks and says funny stuff sometimes. All right, so let's see another book while we're here. And that's not accurate either. Everybody's trying to get me in trouble. I guess you don't want to see me come back here. It's gonna be. All right, let's talk about this book.
Okay, so another classic Batman Golden Age cover from 1952, Batman 73. It's a 3/5 with cream to off-white pages. It's got the Joker utility belt. And this one I have at $850.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. There's some really awesome early Batmans that have been out tonight.
And just so you know, 3.0 sold for $805, a 4.0 $960. GPA has a last sale at $650 for a 3.5, but that one had punch holes.
Okay, so Silver Fund, if you're still interested, if you will agree to pay $975 out of pocket, Elite will pay the other $50 to get the deal done for you. Because you were at $1025 on the Justice League of America one. All right. Thank you so much, Ollie.
Thanks, Ollie.
So, yeah. He's watching, makes some big offers. There's a Cap 1. In Avengers 4, 8.0. There's some other big books in play. See what happens.
All right, I got some Doom books, which are pretty cool. This is, Doom is going to be front and center pretty soon. This is a Dr. Doom #1. It's a 9.8 white pager, the Ditko variant cover for $135.
Oh, nice. A hidden gem Ditko. There you go. $135. And if you like Doom covers, there are still some of the Adi Granov 1 in 100 Virgin variants. Yeah, they were $75 apart, Ollie. Yeah. Silver Fund may not even be here anymore. He did pass when the $50 credit went away, so I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. Silver Fund's going to have to kind of weigh in at this point for us to know where we're at. But Silver Fund, are you here? Can't do any of this without you, I don't think. All right, Silver Fund confirmed. that you will take the book at $9.50, and it is done on the Justice League of America 1. Ollie taking a quote out of Kyle's book, F-I-D-I. All right, so how about this, Chris?
Yep.
$9.50. He's wanting to meet you out on the Hulk 377.
$9.50. All right, you know what? Let's do it.
Oh!
$9.50.
It's done. A Stan Lee sign. Hulk 377 is 9 to older label. It's going to a new home. J Rambo 7785. You got it. There were some people interested in the 181. I don't remember what the offers are. The 181 is missing page 10, has a couple extra staples. It's a CBCS 0.5, and I think Chris said he would do $975 on it. That was the counter offer price, so somebody can get the $975. And you said $175 on the Granoff, on the Doc Doom 98, the Ditko?
$135, yeah.
Oh, how about $175 for the Ditko and one of the Raw Granoffs?
One of the Raw Dooms?
Yeah, so he wants the Slab Ditko and one of the Raw Dooms and is offering $175.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, see? That's how it's done. All right, Russ, the Comic Kid, you got it. So there are still some more of the Virgin variant Dr. Dooms and by Eddie Granoff. You can get one of them for $100, or if you want two for $175, that's what it will work. So see, there's a few more of those left. If you have any more Gold Key Star Treks, Mark H is interested. Otherwise, let's put a few more books on the board.
Okay, I've got an Iron Man #1, and this is a 7.5 off-white to white pages, and this one's 1100.
Nice. Okay, 1100, 7.5. What is off-white to white?
Off-white to white, yes.
Fantastic. I mean, invincible.
I caught that.
All right. Ollie's going to chip in for the next few minutes because he doesn't know how much I've cost him already. So offer before he finds out. All right. Don't listen to chat. They're going to try to throw me under the bus. They're out to get me today with that. All right. No, you guys have been great. I mean, this has been an amazing show, Chris, and everybody that's been here has been super fun to be with today. So let's keep it up. Oh, yeah, Royo, we'll show you that Batman 100 in a second. Thank you for asking.
Okay, Conan #24, First Red Sonja. This is a 6.5 to 7.0 for $100.
Okay, 6570, $100.
Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely scan the top row for you if we haven't. Dan is back. That's not a problem.
Okay, the Batman 100. Yeah. So
it's way down in the bottom right corner there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Pete Wynn is asking you to show the WandaVision book. Oh my. Oh, I don't know. All right. I mean, he had two and one was clean. Tell us about the Batman 100.
Okay, Batman 100 is ultra scarce and high grade. So again, try searching for this book. And anything over like a 4.0, it's very tough to find. From 1956, 1375, 6.5 off-white to white pages.
That's awesome. All right, issue number 100, anniversary issue, 6.5. Very cool. Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay, the WandaVision. And this is the naughty rear plug variant.
Oh no, I don't know if you should flip over that. I mean, I'm barely thinking we should be looking at that, let alone what's going on the other side. There is something under that Post-it, and it did the Post-it came off for a second.
I call it really fast.
No, put it back on. No. We want to stay on the air here. Oh my gosh. All right.
That was a millisecond.
We need a So that book is $60 if you want it. And what was the name of it again? It was
that is
Don't put it on camera. Can you tell us from here or there?
What's that called? Duty Calls.
Yeah, Duty Calls.
Okay, I got Solston Christmas Special #1, which is the first published art of Jim Lee from 1986. It's a 9.0 off-white pages. This one's $150.
Now we're getting thanked for putting that on. I say no, we're not going to do that again. All right, 9.0. That first Jim Lee, published work. That's a cool one to get him to sign if you haven't, but it's cool. It's a 9.0, which is a nice grade. Solson, the black cover.
Okay, here's a book.
150. You'll get you that.
Here's a book that I've been just 100% clarity. I've been hoarding this book. It's first Absorbing Man, just because I think he is a cool villain that hopefully will someday make his way to MCU. It's a 7.0 off-white to white pages, Journey into Mystery 114 from 1965. I have like 20 of these books.
Wow.
$250.
All right, 7.0. Yeah, $250. That's a solid price for that book for sure. I mean, I haven't looked at the recent sales, but I mean, based on just memory. That's cool. Absorbing Man. Yeah, they did try to do Absorbing Man a few times. If you remember the Eric Bana, Ang Lee Hulk movie, Nick Nolte played him.
Oh.
But we won't talk about that. And then
It was probably really
that was a
badass.
pretty good depiction of him in the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. But, I mean, it would be great to see him on the big screen, like, really done proper, the way, like, Feige would do it. The first Kingpin, Mark Hall CC. Can we show that ASM 50 real quick? Mark, I got to see this book get signed in person at the Elite Comics 11 Expo. Vincent
And I think, Bill, I think this was claimed by GCT.
No. That didn't show up on either of my screens, but we'll call it for you. GCT Designer 1, you got it. Sorry, you got filtered on both my screens if you wrote 250.
Thanks,
Nice.
Glenn.
Crap. All right, so here we go. Let's show Mark this.
So
That white signature right in the sweet spot. He really liked using the white paint pen, but I think this is the only one he signed in white on this, at least at the signing we had.
yeah, and just to break down the pricing on this, I mean, a 4.5 unsigned sold for, I guess, $800 recently, and then I'm just gonna I just got this back from CGC, so I have to pay the CGC fee and the yellow label, and then also for the signature. So pretty close to break even price. Plus, I have to fly to New York.
Yeah, I actually saw him sign that in person. Very nice. There you go, $1,100. So did CGC because it's got a yellow label on it.
And I got five speeding tickets. Did I tell you that, Bill?
No, yeah, they used the cameras to
Oh my!
give you the speeding tickets there, huh?
I got 5 speeding tickets, like right outside the expo.
Oh my gosh! All
And
right.
They just all mailed them to me in the mail, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna charge your credit card." So
Okay, so grab it now before he has to start paying those, because maybe the price on that ASM 50 is going to go up.
okay, Iron Man and Submariner #1. This predates Iron Man #1. It's a 9.0 off-white pager for $550.
Nice. All right, this is that transition issue. Iron Man got issue #1 after this. Submariner got issue #1 after this. Look at that back cover. It's so bright. There you go. Norman Rockwell looking as good as ever. There you go. 9.0, $550. Make offers, guys. You see something you like. Definitely been a lot of offers accepted today. All right, Wade's going to start having some difficulties with the C looking like a horseshoe again. But Wade, hang in there. Let's talk about this book.
Okay, Marvel Spotlight #2. 5.5 off-white to white pages. First appearance of Werewolf by Night. This one does have some bleeding on the edge here, some purple ink.
Oh, it's some overspray. Yeah. So yeah, they used to spray the edges of these as part of the distribution process, and sometimes the person with the paint can got a little enthusiastic.
So nice mid-grade 5.5 for $290.
So it was part of the distribution process, but yeah, it does bleed over onto the book in that case. 5.5, $290. I heard there's gonna be. I mean, I'm not trying to, drive anything other than just to share some fun information. Last I heard, they're really trying to do a Midnight Suns like movie or something. Midnight Suns, and like as a way of kind of bringing Blade into things. I hope they do, because that puts like Ghost Rider on the table. They could use Werewolf by Night. The great version of him already exists.
Yeah.
You've got Ava Bloodstone. You got Man Thing. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Moon Knight, maybe even.
Amazing. What was the question?
Oh no, just me rambling about stuff.
Oh.
Let's see books.
Okay. So this book is really. I mean, I've never seen this before until I picked it up. Real Fat Comics number 5. It's from 1946. It's it's got Batman and Robin. It's got an origin of Batman and Robin in this issue. 5-page story about the creation of Batman and Robin. Also, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman. Just cool Golden Age cover.
So it's Fact Comics because it's got a story about like how Batman and Robin were created and all that. At least that's the story they were telling back then.
Yeah, so
Very
this one is
cool.
2.5, creamed out 5 pages, 350.
I've never seen that before. Very cool, and that's the facts. All right, 2.5.
That's I mean, to stump you, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that Real Fact Comics and with Batman on the cover. I mean, I don't do all the sales, but I definitely see a lot of them.
Okay.
All right, let's rapid fire a couple books onto the board.
Okay. I've got a Amazing Spider-Man 194, First Black Cat newsstand 5.5 to 6.0, 125.
Okay, nice. Newsstand. Yeah, if you see something on the board that catches your eye, go ahead and say something, make offers.
Okay, you got Amazing Spider-Man 43. This is a third appearance of Rhino, second MJ, and this one's a BG minus 3.5 for 125.
Nice. Yeah, that's the first like full issue with Mary Jane in it, like where you actually get to see what she looks like. It wasn't that gag where you don't get to see her. Oh, you just missed her. Is there a Hulk 180 today, Chris?
I don't have a 180. I just have
Right.
the 181. And then this is Amazing Spider-Man number 17. This is the second appearance of Green Goblin. And from 1964. It's a 5.0 off-white to white pages for $375.
Awesome. Off-white to white, second Green Goblin. Somebody was asking about early ASMs today. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of early ASMs for the expo.
It's crazy that an ASM that early in like a nice mid-grade like that, second appearance of a major villain could still be like $375.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not pretending like $375 is like a tiny price for a book, of course, but I mean, for that early and that big, it kind of like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Do you happen to have a Showcase 8?
I don't.
Okay, Nate and Jen, good luck on the hunt.
Yeah. Okay, first Prowler. This book was hot for a minute. Amazing Spider-Man 78, 9.2 creamed off-white pages from 1969. So I got it right at the last sale price, $9.25.
Nice. Wow, 9.2. Oh yeah, that's a nice grade on that. Okay, if you're on the prowl for that, let us know.
Okay, I'll show a couple more and then do a quick wall scan.
Okay. Yeah, we're filling up here, so feel free to make offers. He's been taking a lot of offers tonight. I'm not promising whatever number you put in will immediately be accepted, but it has happened.
Okay, we'll do a double take on this one too. So Got a Hero for Hire number 9, and this is of course the classic Doctor Doom Luke Cage cover, 9/4 white, and I also have a.
Oh, you have that in 9/8 white. Luke Cage fights Doctor Doom because Doctor Doom owes him money.
Okay, so the 9/4. We'll show first. This one is $250. And then
Awesome.
the 9/8 is $850 or best off.
Wow. All right. As usual, Jaws Comics with an awesome flex there. Look at that. 9/8 and 9/4 white. 9/8 white pages, 9/4 off white to white. That is awesome. Do you happen to have an Iron Fist 14 or Werewolf by Night 32 available tonight?
No, not tonight. I don't have those tonight.
Okay. I realize I need to qualify that because, yes, Royo payment plans are in play. In general, the rule of thumb would be around $1,000 or more, 30% down non-refundable, paid off in 30 days. But if there's something specific you're chasing or you're trying to get, go ahead and let Chris know your needs. Maybe he can work something out. The details on the ASM 50 Matthew Gould, we're about to scan to it now, so hang in there for just a second, and it'll be on screen. In the meantime, all these other books that are on your screen, if you want to make an offer, want to make a claim, want to make a play for any of them, definitely give it a go, see what happens. A lot of books have moved tonight, but as you can see, there's still so much quality that is still here. Some huge books. Avengers 4 and 8.0, I mean. Okay, this one is 4/5 creamed off white, signed by Vincent D'Onofrio. There you go, signed by the Kingpin himself. 1,100 or make an offer. I don't remember if there was a counter offer on that, so somebody should make a play for it. All right. First Prowler 9/2. That's signed by Klaus Janson. That iconic Burn Wolverine 9/0 white pages. Of course, you know that one. The 181, I will provide a short explanation. So it's a 0.5 because it's missing page 10. It also has a few extra staples. It's complete, and all the other things are still there. But yeah, that's why it's like a 0.5. So yeah, missing a page. And it's he said he'd do $975 on the 181. He says the cover alone, apparently in the slab, he says he's seen sales at $800. So not much more. You're getting everything else. There's a gooey Delato zombie Wolverine. 98 white pages. What else to say about that? Okay, Space Fixins. This is the variant because it doesn't have the little part of the title up there. 98 white pages. There was a counter offer on that. What'd you say? $1,550? $1,650?
On the Space Vixens?
Yeah.
I think I'd say I'd be 1,600 on that.
1,600. All right. There you go on the Vixens. Trying to mention the counter offers. At this point, I think we'll just kind of open it up to everybody here. So 1025 takes this book, but Elite offered to chip in on it. So that's still in play. Yeah, I think it's getting weighed. The original of the Delato Wolverine was in color. It was a beautiful piece. Any Schomburg stuff tonight?
No. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to make offers on anything that you're seeing, let us know. This is 98 white pages. The Harley there, 75. The Batman issue number 100 and 6.5. Okay, that's 2.5 for 9.25. He's got two of these Joker ones there. That's a 1.8 and a 4.5. Very cool. First League of Assassins, 8.5 off white to white, 4.75. There's a bunch of Golden Age Batman, Space and Tiger. Still wants more. All right. I don't know if there are still more, but he's pulled out for a sale like this, like Joker books and, gold bats. There's been quite a few. What is there a specific issue you're looking for, Face and Tiger? All right, we'll scan some of the other books that are over here still. So the first Jim Lee's published artwork there, 9.0 off white, 150. That's the rare blue Lizard variant, 9-4 white pages. Here you go. First Miller on Daredevil title. This is original art. This Venomverse, this was like a white cover with the word Venomized on it. Everything else you see was done by hand. We can give you the name of the artist if you'd like. 9-8 white pages for $500. The back cover is blank. So if you wanted to add art or do anything else, that would be an option. It's awesome. Frank Brunner, 9-6 white pages, Volta Evil with a crystal ball Medusa. Is Batman 73 still available?
Batman 73.
So this Doom is
yeah.
an Addy Granoff Virgin variant with a 1:100 ratio. Okay, there it is. 3.5, what, creamed off white?
Creamed off white, 850.
Perfect. Joker's utility belt. Always a good one. So yeah, the Doom Granoff, so this is a 1:100 ratio variant version of the Addy Granoff cover for like Giant Size Dr. Doom 1, a recent book. So huge ratio. You can get one for $100. You can get two for $175. He's still got a few copies left. So if somebody wants to get two of them for $175 or one of them for $100, that is an option. Okay. Just a great Cockrum 9294, $100 are making offer. He has that at a 9.4. He says it looks like a 9.4 too. I mean, that's why he wrote it 9.4. I realized how that sounded. I felt the need to further clarify. Oh yeah, so this book is actually $60. There was actually a second one that sold earlier, so $60. You'll take that. Enough said. Okay, here you go. 9-8 white pages. There you go. 4045. $100 are best offer. There's the best first Red Sonja, first full Red Sonja, 6570 for $100. I love that Barry Windsor Smith. I think that may be one of my favorite Barry Windsor Smith pieces he's ever done. I wonder who has the original art for that. Someone very lucky. 125 5560. Captain Marvel 1. A really nice first Abomination. Look at that 9-0. Really great color on that too. Okay, he's got a couple of these Jim 112s, both 5.0s. One of them has a little bit of like a stamp in the corner there. That's why he priced this one just a little bit lower than the other one. The 260, 275. Just that stamp is the main difference. There you go. If you're not tired of Kingpin, why would you be? There you go. $3,560. There was an ASM 300 that was claimed earlier, King of Narnia. All right, let's scan through these others. We saw these ones most recently, so let's just quickly scan through those. And then the Fat Comics. All right, that's everything that's on the board. If anybody wants to make a play for anything, let us know. Chris, do we still have more to see today?
I mean, I've got a lot more, but it's up to you. Do you want to see it?
Chris will be back at AtCon also. So that is coming up. Starts on Tuesday, May 27th. Goes all the way to June 1st. There's some amazing announcements still to be made about AtCon. Some really cool stuff that's going on. But short story is it's going to be 5 days of live streaming, all on Elite Comics 11. Oh, actually, there's going to be some of it on Elite Collectibles 11 also. So please follow Elite Collectibles 11. There's going to be some great stuff happening there too. I don't want you to miss a minute of it. But we're going to be live streaming like all day for days. It's going to be great. If you don't even have to leave the house to go to like an amazing, really fun convention. Always a buzz and people bring their best. FF4, do we have an FF19 around?
I do not have FF19 tonight.
Okay, how about a first Silver Age Riddler?
I don't have that.
Okay. Hey, if you're watching out there, thanks for the questions. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to throw it out there. I don't know. What if we throw a few more things on the board? I know you got a little space over there. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I'll rapid fire some books. I got a Green Lantern 16. This is a 3.5 off-white pages from 1962. Of course, this is the first appearance of Sapphire. And this one is $235.
Nice, $235. played by Blake Lively in the at least the character that becomes Star Sapphire in the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. There's a Green Lantern TV show coming. I wonder if they'll try to use that character. Any Forbidden World issues?
No.
Okay.
I do have 3 Dave Stevens books.
Oh.
All 9/8. So I've got Comical Attractions from 1987. This one is $3.75. And then I've got Vanguard Illustrated number 2, 9/8 white pager. First appearance of the Stargrazers. This one is $1.75.
And of course, there's that Space Vixens 9/8 up there as well. Is $17.50 or I think, yeah, there was a counter offer on that. But let's talk about this Johnny Quest.
I've got Johnny Quest number 5, 9/8 white pager for $4.10.
Fantastic. So, is there a name for Dave Stevens fans? Do they have like a name like Steve Heads or Steve-ophiles or something?
Cinema Chan would know the answer.
I will have to find out at AdCon. I know Cinema Chan is going to be with Jaws Comics at AdCon. It's going to be great. Really fun. It's going to be such a great... I mean, if this is what Jaws Comics brings to, like, a Sunday, I mean, happy Mother's Day, the AdCon, it's going to be a legendary AdCon appearance, I'm sure. So, definitely mark your calendars for AdCon.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, got a Amazing Spider-Man 210, first Madam Web. This is a near mint minus 9.2 plus, and I put in here needs a press for $75.
Nice. 9.2 plus $75. Okay, needs a press. I could probably stand to do a few more presses myself. The Batman 227 did go, Danny-O. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so this is acetate gate
Yeah.
book here.
This is the controversial acetate C2E2 book. Limited is 750 copies. It's a 9496 plus for $175.
There you go. That book was all the buzz for a minute for lots of reasons, all the reasons. So $175 if you want to own a piece of recent, I guess I would call it comics history.
Okay, I've got a Sensation Comics 24, early Wonder Woman 3L with brittle pages, and this one's $6.25.
Not uncommon on some of these early Wonder Womans. Should have given Wonder Woman better page quality. Equal page quality for... No, I'm sorry.
I just picked this book up. Don't know much about it, but it's a Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes 23.
Oh, this is a big one.
Yeah, this one, it's got a cool, like, foil cover. It's the Mexican edition.
Okay.
And it's a 9/8 white pager. This one I have at $125.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say if that were the U.S. the first edition of that, there would be a bigger number on it. So this is the Mexican foil 9/8 white pages. Fantastic. All right, $125. It's foil. It's shiny.
El Quinto, it says.
Okay, nice. Let us know if you want to make a play for that. All right, chat's getting a little quiet here. We may be running up on it, Chris.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so if you're watching, if you want to make a big play for anything else, now's the time to do it. If you got any specific requests, now's the time to make it. Otherwise, I really appreciate you guys all coming out and spending part of your Sunday with us. Chris, anything you want to let people know while we wait for kind of potentially the last comments to come in here? I'm not shutting it down if people still want stuff, so I'm not going to leave you hanging. But
no, I'll get invoices out to everybody tonight, and get these tracked and shipped shortly after payments received. So
okay, a couple other things to clear up here. Can we see a close up on the Luke Cage 9.4 Great book, Mad Dad. Happy to show you
Yes.
that. And then, do you happen to have a Surfer 3 laying around available tonight?
Oh man, I'm gonna pull on my heartstrings again.
Okay, so 9.4 off-white to white.
Okay, so
$2.50.
I do have one that I wasn't gonna show tonight, but since someone specifically asked for it, I will show it.
Cameron, let's go up to Jay real quick and show them Jay while he's pulling that out. Or if you want to grab that works too.
Okay.
So here we go. 9.8 white pages. Look at that. Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood. Really awesome Delato cover for $135.
Okay, so
And do you happen to have a Daredevil 4 or 7 that we haven't seen yet?
I don't.
Okay, not ready for tonight, Danny-O.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to see quite a Silver
Okay.
Surfer 3, it sounds like.
I'm reluctly showing this.
Oh, 9.2, the square bound. Okay, what do we need to know about it? I mean, is it available?
So it's a beautiful book. It's Silver Surfer 3, First Mephisto from 1968, 9.2 off-white pages, perfectly centered, which is not always easy to find at this copy. I have this at 2K.
All right, he's gonna miss it. 9.2, what? What's the page quality?
This one's off-white pages.
All right, 9.2 off-white. Let's see the back cover again. Oh, yeah, look how bright that is. Nothing to see there but what was originally printed from the looks of it. All right, beautiful book, 2000. Let's see the ASM 194 while we're looking at great books here. Over there to the right, there's a slab.
Yeah, I have a slab and I have a raw book.
All right, so here's the slab.
It's a Newsy, 9.4 Newsy for $6.50.
There you go, 9.4 white pages. And then
And then I also have a 5560 newsstand for $125.
okay, 5560 newsstand 125, and that's the raw copy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 125. All right, nice. Okay, so we saw the big Silver Surfer book. People might be ringing their accountants here, seeing if maybe they can get something done. There are payment plans on claims of $1,000 or more, roughly. You need 30% down on refundable, paid off in 30 days. You have a $110 offer on the Zombie Wolverine.
Let's do it. And tonight.
Mad Dad 86.
Let's go, bub.
You got it. Any LB Cole? Haven't seen any LB Cole tonight so far that I recall.
No.
JP.
Did I show you this, Bill? I just picked this up.
Oh, you got a spot on the board. You might as well show it to us. No way! Look at that. First, this is Jaws, the movie, sealed 1983.
Yeah, 1983. But it's not for sale, but I just want to show you. I picked it up.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you're gonna sell it. Oh man. And all right, if we're I know we need to cut. It's not what this is for.
Yeah.
Oh, here. But I'll show you. I'll show off something too. Oh, we got a second. I've been kind of enjoying some of the. So I just picked up an Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, sealed 9.2 first. This is a Betamax. Not a VHS. It's a Betamax.
You picked up a Betamax?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I have vague memories. Our first machine in the house was a Betamax. So I thought it was kind of fun to pick up a Betamax copy.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to be popping it out and playing it or anything.
That's awesome.
I'm actually fine with it being a beta.
Yeah.
And
That's
no
cool.
Minnesota, you can't claim the Jaws from 1990 for $19.99. Yeah, Dirty South Slabs got excited for a second. All right, Chris, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming on and spending your Sunday with us.
Yeah, thanks, Bill, and thanks, Ali, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. And have a great rest of your weekend.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be on. All right.